What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Some of you may know that I used to say Fishing with Seper, but we changed the channel name because I want to focus on doing more wide things in these videos. But today we are going to be trying to do a brook trout or a brown trout catching cook. We actually have the opportunity of a trout slam here today, so we might try that out as well. But where we're going to start first, we got a nice little brook here where we could definitely catch some brook trout. And then we have a confluence down here with a big river where they stock brown trout. So we have either or where we can catch something, get a nice cook done here today. So let's hope we can get some luck. But I'm right here by the water. Let's get you guys on the chest mount, see if we can get some luck here today. This little brook looks pretty good, but we're gonna be super cautious not to spook anything. As usual, we have our ultralight set up here with a nice rooster tail, nice natural looking. It's got some nice speckle on it. Should be pretty good. Now before we fish this nice pool up above, let's try this small one here. Maybe we'll have a little one hanging out. Started out strong with a little one. Surprisingly nothing there. Alright, this hole looks really good right here. Oh boy, it's starting to rain though. That worries me. It wasn't supposed to rain too hard, but if it's just sprinkling, we'll be okay. Little one. I gotta try to get it up in there more. That's pretty good. Oh, got a good bite. Oh, it's just a little guy. I don't know if we're gonna get a big one or not, but it's worth a try. Ooh, we're getting pretty decent bites right there. Our spinner's not spinning too good. All right, we're gonna try to sneak our way up a little bit. It's just a little too tricky to cast, but we're gonna be super careful, not make too much motion in the water here. Fish on. Oh, he came off, We were kind of snagged in the tree a little bit, so that was a little tricky anyhow. I'm not sure how many trout are up in here, but I don't know if we're gonna get any more bites. I didn't even know there was brookies up in this little small brook in here, so that's pretty cool. All right, I don't think we're gonna get any more bites right here. I think all the ones that we could have caught there had already given us a bite, or they hooked up and just wasn't a good hook set. So here's the thing. Is we could make our way up from here, but I think it's just gonna be a little too tricky. I think we're gonna go up and hike the trail, and we'll find a way down once we're on the trail. It'll be a little bit easier that way. We've been hiking for quite a while. We hiked past some homeless camps and other garbage that I wish there wasn't there, but we're a good ways up now. We should be at a part where hopefully some stocked trout have swimming down to. If not, we'll have to keep going up a little bit. The water is a little dirty, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Oh, whoa. Okay, we just had a brookie bite us right here. It was a small little guy. Definitely wasn't a stocked one. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, there's one right around here that's biting us. I think we're gonna keep it right along this shoreline here. There's one biting right around here. He's like right in front of us. I don't know if he's gonna bite again, but I'd like to try to get him to bite again. But that's a good sign though. They are biting up in here. Oh, whoa. We might have just had a fish on there for a second. All right, well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on up here again. I don't think that other one's gonna bite again. He was kind of a little hooked up for a while. I'm really hoping that we can get ourselves a nice brown trout here today. It's been a while since I've eaten a brown trout, and it's been a while since I've uploaded a video because the fishing's been so tough, the weather's been horrible, but I feel like today will be the day where I can finally get a video for you all. We can eat a nice brown trout together, cook it up real nice, but I don't want to ramble on too long. I know that most of you probably are just here for the action, so I'll get you guys on the chest mount, and we'll keep on going when we get to the next spot. All right, this doesn't look the easiest to traverse here. Might be some ticks, but it looks like it might be deep enough to where we can maybe get some bites here. It's a little soupy through here, but it looks really good right here in front of me. It looks like there's a little bit of depth at least. Water's a little bit calmer, so I think that'll also work in our favor. Fish on. Fish on. Nice. Feels decent. I do not see him yet because I don't have my polarized glasses on. Oh, he's over here. Nice. Let's get down to the water here. This looks like a 1 year stock, maybe. Yeah. Nice. He's a fresh stock. Very nice. What we're going to do is we're probably going to keep him just as insurance. He already popped off. Actually, we might let him go. I have a feeling like we're going to catch more fish, and this one came off very easy, so I don't want to keep him out of the water long, but take a look at him. What a beautiful trout. Very gorgeous. Go ahead and let him go. Let's hope that I didn't completely jinx us there. It just, he came off so easy, it just felt kind of weird just keeping him. I feel like we might be able to catch another one anyways, but hopefully we don't get skunked from this moment forward. That would be kind of crappy. Yeah, we're way over there. All right, I think we're gonna keep moving up here a little ways before we get back to the trail. But hey, we caught one, and he was a good eater size too, so that's good. Obviously the stocked trout don't taste as good as the wild ones, but I'll just be happy to eat a trout because it's been so long. Oh, look at this spot up here. We got some good running water. I think this is gonna work really good. I think it actually looks really nice and deep through here as well. And it looks like the trail continues right here. So we're actually in like a perfect spot. I wouldn't mind doing a catch and cook right here. Wow, I'm very surprised we didn't catch nothing right there. Oh, that's a good cast, so that one got cooked. I think we're gonna do a pretty fast retrieve here. Oh, oh, oh. We just got bit right here up in front. He must have followed it in. I don't think he's gonna bite again though. He was like semi-hooked up. I think he had one hook in him. It's all right though, we're gonna get right back out there. Do the same thing again. A nice, pretty good, solid speed for retrieving here. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the camera caught it, but right here, right before it kind of goes down a little bit, there's one right there. We're gonna target him. We're gonna target him right here. We're gonna target him. Come on, come on, I know you're there, I know you're there. He didn't bite that time. It's all right, we're gonna get right back out to where we were. I feel like if we bring it right back across the same exact way, we might be able to get him here. Our spinner's messed up. There we go. That could have caused some hesitation there too. I'm gonna move down a little bit though, because I wanna target him just right. I wanna bring it right in front of him. That's good, that's good. I wish I wouldn't have forgotten my polarized glasses. That would have made it easier to kind of spot him out. Ooh, good bit. We were doing kind of a fast retrieve. I think they're liking it fast. They like to hunt right now. Do a fast retrieve again. Fish, oh, he bit, he just, oh, he didn't get a good hook in him. I don't want to waste too much time here. We're not quite into summer yet, so it's not like we have a whole lot of daylight, but we definitely have more than we did in the spring. But let's go ahead and get up into a good spot over here. Oh, this looks super good right here too. We're gonna keep it up with the same fast retrieve. Fish on. Oh, he came off. That looked like a wild rainbow, not gonna lie to you. Oh my goodness. That looked like a wild rainbow. No way to tell for certain because he came off, but he bit on that fast retrieve. Oh, that sun's coming out too a little bit. That's gonna really help the presentation of this spinner. All right, we'll remember this spot right here, but we're gonna keep on moving up again. All right, we have some decent real estate right here. Obviously, we're gonna start further back before we move up. But I honestly think we're not gonna have to cast very far for this one here. Fish on. Nice. I knew we would probably catch one there. Another nice brown trout, definitely a stocky. He wasn't hooked too bad either, so I'll get you guys one good look and we'll let this one go too. I just feel like we're getting such good luck here today that I don't want to really keep one until we're close to finishing. Look at that. It's a really good eating size brown, freshly stocked this year. Let him go nicely. Yeah, he's right in front of him. He's doing good. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad we didn't keep him. I'm curious because I think I might make my way back here. We have this big rock that's kind of blocking a little bit of the fast water. I bet you there's a couple of them at least sitting right behind that big rock because the water is moving a little bit fast today. Oh yeah, there's definitely a trout in there, no doubt in my mind. Oh, that looks so good. We got to get somewhere good where we can possibly net them without having any problems. Oh yeah, this looks really good. There's definitely one in there. I'm surprised we didn't catch one right there. I think I need to put it right in the hole itself. There we go. I think we just got bit. I'll give it one more try with jigging it right in there. All right, yeah, I'm honestly pretty surprised we didn't catch nothing there, but that's fine. I gotta say though, it feels good to catch some decent sized trout. Given they are stocked, so it kind of feels a little bit like cheating because I know where they stock, but still, it feels good to catch some fish. It's been way too long. But I guess while we're walking, I want to take this time to just fill you guys in on some things. So this is something new. Down in the description below, I have links to all the equipment I use in my videos. I didn't know that that was an option to where I could get a commission just from you guys buying some of this recommended stuff that I use in my videos. So if any of you want to get into the same thing that I'm doing here, you can get almost all the stuff I use in these videos down in the description below. And then one last thing before we get back to fishing again, if any of you are interested in any of my apparel, you can check it down in the pinned comment on this video. I'm also going to include the sales that are going on for this week. I think it's every week we have sales. So check that down in the pinned comment below. But let's get back to fishing. I've done enough rambling. All right, this spot here in front of me looks really good. I bet you there's a couple trout in here. I think the next trout we catch, I think that's going to be the one that we do a cook with. I can't keep risking not being able to catch another trout. Oh, whoa, whoa, fish on. We got a fish. We got one right while talking about it. Let's get down off this rock so we can net him. He looks like a little guy. Maybe we won't keep him. He's definitely small. He's okay. I guess it all depends on how we hooked him. Oh yeah, he's hooked deep down in there. We're gonna keep him. He's hooked pretty good. I'm gonna try to get the hooks out of him, but we'll still end up keeping him. But we might have to put him out of his misery and then get the hooks out of him. He choked this down. Boy, he's squirmy. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see in there, but we hooked him right in the gills. Let's go ahead and grab a rock. We're gonna bonk him out, or we'll just end up using our net. All right, there we go. Nice, beautiful brown trout. He's gonna be a really good eater size too. Yeah, you can tell he's a stocked one too, because look at these clipped fins here. And these fins are actually worn down from him swimming in something shallow. But hey, he may be a stocky, but I'm sure he's still gonna taste really nice. Here's the good part too. It's actually pretty muddy right here. So I can kind of jam my stick down in the water with the trout on it. That's gonna help keep it nice and fresh in that cool water. That way we can continue to fish. I think we're gonna have one pretty close to us here too, right along this running water in front of us. Oh my goodness, we just got swarmed by one. He's sitting right in front of us, right on the left side of where this water's cascading down. Let's go ahead and get that back out there. He might bite again. Oh my God, he bit it, he bit it. He's right in front of us. Oh my goodness. Oh. He's still right in front of us biting, but he's just not getting a good hook on him. Oh, come on. Oh my God, there's one right there too. I think we're a little tangled up here. No, we're fine, all right. There is one right out there though. He's not biting again. That is very strange. Oh, he swarmed. Ah, no, he didn't get hooked up. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let's see if he's gonna bite again. I don't know if he will or not, but we're gonna try. I just saw him come for it. He didn't want to get hooked up though. All right, I don't think he's gonna bite. We'll give it a couple more casts right up here above though. It looks like there's some good spots over there that we might be able to get something at. Oh, fish on, fish on. I didn't realize we had one. Nice. Oh, he's a good fighter. Ooh, he's lively. Hey, he's a lively one. Look at him still fighting away. Ooh, he's a lively one. He's not hooked too bad, so let's go ahead and get these hooks out of him. Let's get him back in the water. One trout is enough for me, but if we really hook one real bad, we'll keep another one for sure. Oh, there we go. He is definitely better than the one I have now. No doubt about it. Let's get him right back in the water. I'll wet my hand. Get you all one more good look here. It's another really nice brown trout. Did he just? Oh, I thought he splashed water right up on my jeans. Unreal. Just a little spoiler alert for all of you too. Later on this year, we're gonna come back to this spot and we're gonna do a nice brown trout and crawfish catch and cook. Should be a really good time this year. We're gonna try out a bunch of new things. But I think what we're gonna do as well, I'm gonna get cooking this trout here really soon, because with the daylight that we have left, I think I'm gonna do a little live stream. So if any of you are interested in live streams, make sure to turn on my notifications, because I plan on doing some more live streams this year. I think it'll be a fun little addition to the channel. All right, we're gonna take a couple casts right here where that other one was biting. See if we can get one last fish before we start cooking. See if he's gonna bite us here. I thought for sure he would. Oh my God, I saw him jigging it. I was jigging it and he bit it. Oh my goodness. He looks like a good one. I see him in the water still. Let's try this again. I think we were getting bit, but I'm not sure. We actually have a pretty good cooktop right here. This board was just here naturally, so figured nice level already. It's gonna be nice. We can just go ahead and do our cook right here. We still gotta prep our trout and everything, but I figured let's go ahead and get this stuff set up first. It is a little weird because there's a main road that's like right across the way from the river. Even though I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years publicly, I've obviously had other channels, but it's still a little weird like having people possibly see and watch everything you're doing, even though a bunch of people online are already watching me do it. So brought a little something additional today too. We're gonna make a trout taco. This is my first ever trout taco, so I know a lot of other people have done it, but this is my very first one, so pretty excited to try that out. All right, let's go ahead and clean our trout out here. We got a nice little beachy area to do so. But honestly, we're gonna do it right here on this rock. Should be a little bit easier, like a table. I'm gonna do something pretty simple here. Most of you have already probably seen this in other videos. Go right up there. I don't plan on keeping the heads or guts or anything. So once you break right through the spine, all the fins and the guts and the head will all come right on out. We'll throw that out for the crawfish. Not sure if they're out already yet. Most people use their fingernail to score this line, but I just use my knife and then I get it out with my finger. I don't like to use my nails. Honestly, the meat isn't that bad. I thought it would be very white, but there is a little bit of color to it, surprisingly enough. All right, gonna score the meat a little bit here. Forgot to do that before I cleaned my knife off, so we're gonna have to clean it again. But this is just to help it, make sure it doesn't curl. There she blows. We're gonna wash the knife and the trout one more time. Whew, it just barely fits in the pan. I'm glad we didn't keep the bigger ones, honestly. That actually probably worked in our favor. And instead of using a lighter, we're gonna use a good old flint and steel here. Let's go ahead and get this kicked on. There she goes. It's always nice to have a survival knife with you anyways. I've had this knife for so long, and I've always just had it in my fishing stuff for as long as I can remember. The knife's a little dull, but we still have paracord. We have the flint and steel. It's just nice to have. But what we're gonna go ahead and do now, we need to get some butter in this pan and get it warming up so we can cook this trout. We also got to season it up a little bit. The butter started to melt in my little container. All right, let's go ahead and season this bad boy. Using the Slap Ya Mamas as usual. Get a little on the inside. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get it right up in the butter here. Woo. This trout smells phenomenal. I love this little mini hydro flask. It makes it nice to be able to take butter out and actually be able to cook with butter to do trout. Everyone knows that butter makes trout taste so much better. I had to take the pan off for a second. It was getting really, really hot. Starting to burn the butter. You don't want that to happen. But boy, is it looking good. I can't wait to show all of you how good this trout looks. Feels really nice to be out in the wild today. Even though this isn't like super wild. There is a main road like right over here, but I don't know, the weather's been really tough this year so far, so it's nice to be able to actually get out and do something. Even though we have some really overcast weather, we were still able to get a nice trout today. I really want to grow this community where we can have like a really fun time, even in the comments talking about our favorite baits, where we like to fish, without giving up our spots, that is. But I just feel like it'd be cool to have a nice community where we can all just share our catches and, you know, have a good old time together making videos and whatnot. But boy, it is fun to get out and catch some fish and just be able to cook it right on the water side. This meat is falling right off the bone, so I kicked the stove off. We're gonna set it right on this board to let it cool down. And in the meantime, we're gonna spend this time cleaning up. That way we don't have to stick around too long, but I might do a live stream anyways, so I'm just gonna pick up my stuff before we eat this trout. So let's get packed up. All right. We've let our trout cool down a good little bit. We've got our nice flour tortilla. Ooh. Yeah, that trout's still a little warm, but not too bad. I can literally use my finger and just get this meat right off the bone here. Just rip these fins out. There's a little bit of bones left behind, but we'll get most of them that we can. Look at that. We definitely could have used a bigger one, but you know, maybe we'll just fold this up into a burrito. That's what we'll do. We'll make just a little trout burrito. You know the best part about this too? We don't have to sit down and use utensils. Oh my God. I know I'm eating like a pig right now, but I have not eaten dinner yet. I see what the hype is though. I need to get more tortillas to put in my bag because this is fire. I really wish I had something to drink though. My mouth is so dry. This time we're taking smaller bites. That's better. The bite before was way too big. But boy, this tastes good. I will say the spot is very pretty though. This year we'll definitely make our way up though. And I'll show you guys this really cool falls that's up above. Some of you may already have seen it if you're subbed to my channel. Ooh, that's good. Some point this year too, I'm gonna be trying to make my own trout seasoning. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to test it out for sure. But my camera battery's actually almost about dead, so I think this is a better point than any to wrap this video up. Thank you all so much. If you stayed to the end of the video, make sure to drop the like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. But anyways, thank you guys again for staying to the end of the video. I had a blast here today. I hope you had a blast watching, and I will catch you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are fishing a spot that I've never fished before. I know there's a lot of that this year since I moved. We have a lot of new spots to fish. Now today we have the possibility to catch brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout. We could get a trout slam here today. So that's what we're gonna try out, and we're also gonna do a nice catch and cook, so make sure you guys stay to the end of the video to watch that. But here's one problem that I'm already facing. I forgot all of my rods but one. And this one rod is usually the one I use for my big fish. This is my 7-foot rod. It's a pretty big one, but it's gonna do the trick for us today. It's 6-pound test, so it should be fine. The trout won't see the line. It'll be just all right. So let's go ahead, let's get rigged up, and then let's get you guys on the chest mount. Let's get down to the water, see what kind of luck we can get here today. All right, as you can see, I haven't even used this yet. I usually don't do big fishing at all. I got this because I was planning on doing some really big brown trout fishing this year, but I ended up moving after I got this rod. But it's a really nice Ugly Stick Light Pro. Super nice. If you guys want to get one of these yourself, you can check out the link down in the description, along with everything else I use for the channel. Helps get this channel a little bit of commission, helps pay for everything. It's enough rambling on though. Let's get something tied on. Okay. This is what I'm thinking about using here today. So it's just a rooster tail, but it's kind of colored up like a yellow jacket. Now I've had a lot of luck with these. I have some other rooster tails in here too that I've had a lot of luck with, but with how warm it's been here in my state the last couple days, I think this will be perfect. Let's get down to the water. Okay, this spot looks super good. We got this confluence with this brook. Now this brook has some good fish in it too, but boy, this spot looks amazing. Holy smokes. I think we're gonna get a lot of luck right here. I really do. The water's super clear too. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a fish right out the gate here. We have a nice little bit of running water here as well. We could even cross and go up further up near this falls. But oh man, this spot looks amazing. Fish on. Oh no. He bit. Oh my goodness. Right out the gate. First cast. Let's get it right back out there. It felt like a decent trout. We didn't get another bite right there. I think we're gonna hug this side of the water. I think they're hanging out right where it kind of gets deep right here. Let's cast right over to that side. Yep. The one downside to fishing with this rod is it is super heavy. All right, we haven't had a bite since that first one. Let's come down here. Maybe we'll have something right here in this pool. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come upstream just a little ways as to not spook any trout. But we're gonna cross over to the other side where we can get a little bit more real estate to fish. Now, whenever you cross upstream, you wanna make sure to go real slow. You don't wanna go kicking up any mud, because that's gonna be a dead giveaway. Now, we could actually catch a brookie right here in this hole too. This is actually a little deep right there. Oh yeah, this looks really good over here. It looks phenomenal. Oh my goodness. It just looks too good to not be able to catch something here. Now, I'm sure this spot is fished heavy too. Fish on. Good one. Oh, it's a nice rainbow. Super nice rainbow. The drag's a little too tight. Oh my goodness, super nice rainbow, boys. Super nice rainbow. I'm not used to this long of a rod, so we're gonna have to try to maneuver this here. Nice. Boom. What a nice one. Now, like I said, we do plan on doing a catch and cook here. Usually this can be bad luck, but he just came right off. I just can't justify keeping him if he's that easy to come off. Now let's hope that doesn't turn into bad luck for us. But he just came off so easily. It's a gorgeous trout. Let's get down here. We'll get ready to let him go. Ooh. He's definitely lively. I'm trying to get you all one good look before we let him go. Let's let him simmer down here for a second. There he is. All right, we're gonna make sure that he's fully revived and ready to go. Yeah, there he goes. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got some good water to fish here. We might even make our way up to those falls up there. Maybe we'll just try to fish all through here. I think we're gonna get a lot of luck. It's kind of why I also didn't want to keep them. We're gonna do a lot of fishing. I don't necessarily need to keep the first one we catch. I want to try to work around these big rocks a little bit before we move up and try some other spots. Well, that's right along that rock right there. I know for sure that there's some good spots down below here too that we might be able to work along this, because we got a park right here. It's a nice recreation park. So I'm sure there's going to be accesses all through here. But what we'll do is we're going to try up above first. Because we might even be able to make a cast right here and just cast up and bring it down to us. That usually drives the fish crazy. Oh yeah, this looks super good right here. I want to be careful. I do not want to get snagged up in this tree at all. We might actually work it from the other side of this tree. Might be the better bet. I just want to be careful. I don't want to be on no one's property necessarily. All right, let's work our way around here. All right. We made it to a good spot here. Oh, this looks so good in here. It just looks fishy. Yep, I swear I just saw one. All right, let's try to move up somewhere where we can cast a little bit easier. These rocks are super unsturdy. Fish on. Nice, another one. Another good one too. He's decent. Another rainbow trout. Oh my God, he's so lively. Another nice one. Now we're gonna see how badly he's hooked. We most likely will let him go too. Nice. Well, he came right off and he got his payback on us. He splashed us right in the face. Right from underneath my glasses too. Well, he came right off. Goodness. All right, let's get him right in the water. All right, let's get ready. Get one good look, we'll let him go. Now this one is a wild one. There is a ton of wild rainbows in this water. Ah, he is a squirmy one. Try to get you one good look real quick. Yeah, there he goes. Boy, they are lively here at this spot. Goodness. Whew, they got us all tangled up here too. Oh man. Now last week's video, I fished at the same river. It was at a different spot way further up above. But this spot looks amazing. Definitely gonna add this one to our list of must come to spots. Very good spot to fish. Man, but if you haven't seen last week's video, make sure to check it out, because that was also a very good video. All right, let's keep making our way up. It looks absolutely fishy the whole way up through here. I think we're definitely gonna catch probably some more rainbow trout up through here, if I had to guess. I'm also looking forward to heading back down, because that's also gonna be nice. Oh yeah, this looks really fishy in here too. Man, this all just looks so good through here. I think I just saw a trout right here in this water. I'm not sure if we hit this spot yet. I think we were kind of hitting a different area, but I see one right here, I think. Maybe not. I could have sworn I saw one in here. Huh, guess not. It's all right, let's keep moving. I might just get right up on these rocks here, because right here looks super good too. There's a nice little spot where the waters are kind of cross section. Yep. Oh, there's another small one coming for it. Okay, there's a good one in here though. Let's cast out. Oh, I see him coming for it. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast back out there. I'm gonna do a quick retrieve here. He seemed feisty, so maybe we can get him to bite if we move it real fast. Oh, yep, fish on. What was I saying right there? Ladies and gentlemen, I told you. I said if we move it fast in front of his face, he ain't gonna be able to resist it. Nice, another rainbow, another nice one. They've all been pretty good eater size here. We still have so much good water to fish too. I could catch my daily limit right here. He's barely hooked. Just try to get down to him. Nice. Another wild one too. Boy, he's a beauty. All these fish are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna keep letting the ones go that are barely hooked, just like that. I can't really wet my hand, so I'll get you one good look. Another beauty. Get him right back in there. Nice. Oh man. I will say that this is my favorite river to fish now. Ever since fishing this spot in last week's video, it's just been so lights on at spots like this. Oh man, there's just so many fish up in here. A lot of wild rainbows too, which we love to see. Last week's video I did a brook trout catch and cook, but it looks like this week we might be doing a rainbow trout with how many are here. Might as well, right? Boy, they love this yellow jacket colored rooster tail. They just love it. One of my new favorite lures to use this summer. Now we are going to move up a little bit. I want to keep moving. I want to cover as much ground as possible today. Catch as much fish as I can. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we do have enough to just do a lot of fishing and do a nice catch and cook right on after that. Oh, this looks good here too. I don't know if there's gonna be one here. It's a little bit more shallow, but we'll try. Yeah, I think it's just a little too shallow right here. Maybe we'll hug this other side. Try right here. All right. Let's keep on moving up. Oh, it looks so good up in here. I'm not kidding, ladies and gentlemen. This falls, I think we're gonna catch an absolute monster. Oh, there's gonna be so much fish up in there. I'm super excited to fish this falls. I am pumped. This looks pretty good right here too. We might try this out. Now I don't see nothing, but that really doesn't mean anything at all. I think it's moving a little bit too fast right here. Same with all this. But right up by this falls, I think we're just gonna go head right towards it because it looks fantastic. Oh man, I'm so excited to fish this spot. All right, let's work our way over this way a little bit. It's a little bit easier to traverse over here. Okay, I honestly think we're gonna wanna fish over this way anyways. But oh man, we have so much to fish here. Oh, this spot's exciting. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna have an even better day of fishing than last week's video. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's gotta be a monster in here. There's gotta be. Oh my goodness. If I was a big trout, I wouldn't leave this spot right here. Oh my goodness. There's gonna be tons of them in here, I just know it. We'll try over that way first. I see a bunch of minnows right here, a bunch of them. All right, we're gonna cast it straight in. We're gonna let it sink here for a bit. I think it's super deep in there. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, look at him go. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, he's a good one. He's a real good one. Better than the other ones for sure. I had to reel it real fast for him. I don't know how good he's hooked. Oh, he is so lively. And he's in there. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's a brown trout, boys. Oh my goodness. He's a brown trout. No way. Oh, he's a super good trout. Another wild one, I do believe. Oh my goodness. Do I want to keep him? He's a super good one. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I think we're going to get more big trout in here if I do what I just did. I'll get you all one good look if he would stop wiggling around on us here. There he goes. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful trout. I was casting here for a good while. I couldn't figure out why they weren't biting. But I just tried to cast where I casted it down in there and I reeled it as fast as I possibly could. And that got him to bite. So I think we're gonna do that same thing again. We're just gonna reel it as fast as we can here. Oh yeah, I could see how that would drive a trout nuts. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I could fish this spot every day all points in the day, I think I could fish this spot. It's just so perfect. All right, boys, we're gonna switch to something different here. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I've never tried the Castmaster spoon with the yellow feather tail on it. What I'm thinking is, we haven't really caught much since the brown trout. Since this water is so deep, I think if we jig a spoon off the bottom, I think we'll get more luck for sure. We'll definitely try that out. Let's go ahead and see if our theory was correct here. No. Not the first cast in the tree. Bummer. Well, it didn't take us long to break that spoon off, no doubt about that. All right, we're gonna try a nice big spinner here. Now, this isn't any name brand, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work very well. But I figured this is the next best thing to a big spoon. Something that's gonna have a lot of shine to it. Plus, I wanted something a little bit heavier, that way it would sit a little bit lower. I'm pretty sure these brown trout that are in here are sitting way down low. I'm almost certain of it. But we'll give it a little bit longer here before we move down and try to get some more rainbow trout, because we know they're biting real good today, no doubt about that. All right, we'll give it a couple more casts before we start moving down again. When we make our way down, we might go back to using a rooster tail, because it seemed like that's what they really were after. Yeah, we'll tie on our rooster tail again before we make our way down. Good thing those ones aren't expensive, no doubt about that. I think what we'll do is we'll throw back on the yellow jacket color again, since the rainbow trout really liked that one on our way up. Do you usually get good luck here? What? Do you usually get some good luck here?
Yeah, historically, I mean, my dad's been fishing this since he was a little kid. It's one of his favorite spots. I pulled a 11-inch brookie out here the other day.
Oh, a brookie, really?
Yeah, big brookie, yeah. But he said there's some pretty big brown in here.
Yeah, I caught, so before you came, it was right over here on the side. I caught a brown that big, which was surprising because I started down by the rec field, and I was catching rainbows all the way up.
Oh, really?
Yep, and then I got here. It's weird though, I thought there would be tons in here. I just caught the one brown, and I was like, I was just rolling a spinner off the bottom.
Oh, really? Yeah, people say there's some big brown in here.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Nice and deep.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you get to it. Good luck.
Enjoy, man. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, well, that pretty much confirms what I had thought, that there is definitely some good sized trout in there. I think they're sitting down deep, which it was a little difficult with this rod. I'm not very good at casting with a 7-foot rod. I'm used to my 5'6" or even a 5-footer. But it's good to know that that spot's pretty active usually. The one thing is he said that he fishes it, and his dad also fishes it, so that's the thing, which is good. Figured I'd just chat with him a little bit, just kind of figure out what the deal is with that spot. Doesn't hurt to talk with other fishermen and figure out what's going on with the spot. I mean, it's not like we're giving up spots. We already know that spot together, so no biggie there. Now what we'll do, we'll take a couple casts at each of the spots on the way down. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna catch anything else here at these spots, but it's worth a try, because we still gotta get ourselves our trout to cook and eat up. So what we'll do is we'll just keep on moving down. I'm not gonna take too long at each spot, because I have a feeling that we're going to want to keep on moving down past where we started. The cool thing is he said he caught some brookies out of there, so that's good to know as well. Everyone knows we love the brookies here on this channel. It's like our staple fish, catching them brookies. When we first started this video, the sun wasn't out at all. Now it's out, and I can definitely feel it. It's a little spicy. I'm not gonna lie though, guys, we looked like an amateur up there. I snagged 2 different lures in a very small amount of time. We looked like an absolute noob. It's all right though. We know our abilities. Let's keep on moving. Just like I had thought, we're not gonna catch anything on the way back down through here. All right, we'll try a couple casts right here. This is where we started, but I just feel like there's more trout in here than it leads to be. There's no way there's only one in this really big hole. I just find that hard to believe. So we're gonna see if maybe we can get something else here. I would have thought too that there would have been some brookies, since we have a nice brook infeed here. Brookies usually love this nice confluence here. Fish on, fish on. That's a brookie, that's a brookie. 100% has to be. Oh yeah, that's a brookie. I could tell from the small size. Or no, is it? No, okay, we were wrong. The small size is actually a brown trout. This thing is super small. Let's try to get it right on off here and right back in the water. Oh, he just came right off, nice. Let's wet the hand real quick. I'll get you all one good look. Small little brown trout. Get back in there. Hopefully in the video after this, I will have my homemade fishing net back. I got to put some nice plastic dip on the top. That way when I skim it across rocks when I'm walking, it doesn't get damaged. So hopefully next week's video, I'll have that all done and have my nice, beautiful custom fishing net back that me and my dad made. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can get another trout here. They liked it going fast. All right, let's go ahead and cross right here. The sun is starting to go down really fast. We don't have too much longer. Hopefully we didn't ruin our chances by getting rid of all the trout that we had caught already. That'd be a stupid mistake to make, but let's see if maybe we can get something here. I'd love to cross right over into this middle island, but it's a little too deep. We might have to find a little trail over here and try to work our way down there. That'd be a cool idea too, is to make a little campfire, cook a trout over the campfire. That'd be pretty cool. Whew. I will say though that this has been a crazy eventful day of fishing so far. No doubt about it. Even if we don't catch us a nice fish to cook, I would still say today is a very good success. But I think we're gonna catch another one. We still got plenty of time to fish, and we're gonna definitely try out some other spots. So let's go ahead and get to another spot and try it out. This poor skate park, look at this. This skate park is torn to pieces. Man, I feel bad for skateboarders having to skate on that. Holy, that park is horrible. Ooh, but it looks like we got ourselves a nice fishing spot here, guys. Nice. Oh, this looks good. We're gonna get a good trout here. I'm pretty certain of it, at least. I mean, this just looks super fishy right here. I'm surprised we didn't get anything on that cast. It's surprising. Oh no. All right, well, we had a slight delay there. Our rod completely got tangled up. I don't know what the deal is with that, but we're finally able to fish now. Oh, whoa, whoa. Just a little guy. That was funny though. He was super small. I think he was a brown trout. Fish on. Good one, good one. Oh my goodness. Good trout, good trout. Oh, he's a good one. What a fighter. That's another rainbow trout. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This has got to be another wild one. Just barely hooked. Come on, get in. Woo. Still got some fight in there. Oh my goodness, this is a nice trout. Get in the net, yes. Oh my God, this trout is gorgeous. Popped right off. I think we're gonna maybe keep this one for security. I don't know though. Oh man, this trout is gorgeous. Did it just pop off or? Yeah, it popped right off. But are we gonna catch another good one like this? I don't know if we will or not. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want him to get us hooked here. I think we're gonna keep this trout. Usually I don't keep ones this big, but maybe we'll take some of it home. Maybe we'll just take a little fillet off of here. I'm not super hungry, but I definitely want to eat some trout. And it's been a while since I've had a wild rainbow trout. So let's go ahead and bonk this one out. We're gonna keep him, and then we're gonna keep on fishing for a little bit longer. We don't have too much more sunlight left, but we can definitely still get some fishing in. All right, I'm gonna set him right up on the rocks because we're not gonna do much more fishing. So he ain't gonna spoil, but he's definitely a good one. Oh man. All right, we'll have to remember where our trout is because I wanna keep doing a little bit more fishing. I'm not gonna go too much longer, but all right. Let's move on down here. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too much further down. But like there's spots like this right here that look super good. Oh yeah, this looks really good right here. Spots like this can be super tricky. Spots like this one are super tricky to cast at, but sometimes they reap the best rewards. You just gotta get the right cast, which with a 7-foot rod is very difficult. Maybe we get up in here a little bit. I don't know how much more luck we're gonna get here, but what we might do is we might call it a day here. I'm not too sure. All right, we'll try a couple more casts up here before we take our trout and we go to a nice cook. There are some picnic tables up there, which are gonna make it super easy to do our cook. All right, now before we go to the picnic table to do this cook, I'm actually gonna go ahead and gut our trout here. That way we don't have to look around for water to wash this trout off. We can just go ahead and get it done here. Go ahead and throw the heads for the crawdads out there. Now usually I don't use this knife. Usually I have my fillet knife with me, but I had to clean it and I completely forgot it at home. So this will have to do today. And there she is. A nice gutted wild rainbow trout. Now the meat's pretty pink. It looks really good. Now let's go ahead and get to the picnic table so we can get our cook done here today. Now this is what I'm talking about. We rarely ever get to do a cook like this where it's actually gonna be pretty easy to cook because we're gonna have a flat surface and we're gonna have somewhere to sit down and eat, so it's gonna be super nice to do. Now this is one thing I wish I knew beforehand. There's whole grills over here. We could have brought some charcoal, or even we could still technically do wood, but I wouldn't want to cook right on those. I'd probably want to bring like a pan or some tin foil or something, but still it's really good to know that we have these here for future videos because this fishing spot, it's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get our cook stuff out here. Gonna slap your mamas. That reminds me, if any of you have some good seasonings that you want to recommend, leave them down in the comments below because you know, we've been using Slap Your Mamas for a while. I think it's almost time that we rotate out and do something new on the channel for a new seasoning. And like I said earlier in the video, if any of you want to do this at any point in time and you want to use the same stuff that I have, it's all down in the links below. I have a link to everything exactly that I use. So make sure to check that down, link in the description. Now, before we kick on the stove, let's go ahead and I think I'm just going to take a fillet off here. I'm not going to do the whole thing. This is more trout than I'm going to want to eat right now. I'd say this is probably pretty good right here. Again, this isn't my usual knife, so it's pretty dull. Hopefully we can still get a good fillet off here. Look at that meat. Absolute perfection right there. Now it's a good little bit of orange and pink, but it's not super pronounced. I think that'll be pretty good. We'll do a whole half of a trout. The other half we'll take home with us. But I was real skeptical if we were going to get a video done today, but we were able to get it done. There's quite a bit of people fishing here today too, but luckily we were still able to get it done. Go ahead and kick the pan right off. We should be good. I'll get you guys a better look at this trout here in a minute. All right, let me get you one good look before we start eating this trout. Now this trout looks phenomenal. Now this is mostly boneless since we did fillet it, but there is still some bones in here that we gotta be careful of. But let's go ahead and get a nice bite of our trout right now. Oh man, that trout is so good. Usually I keep the smaller trout, but this one is actually a pretty decent size that we were able to get fillets. I don't know why I don't keep bigger trout more often. I mean, this one's just flaking right apart. It's so good. The weird part is just this is a public park and there's some people that are like watching me like I'm crazy. Maybe we are a little bit crazy, but whatever. We're enjoying our time out here, so who cares what everyone else thinks. Oh, that breeze feels good too. Man, I'm super impressed with how this trout tastes. I don't think I've ever had a wild rainbow trout. I don't believe. At least I've never eaten one on this channel before. So, I gotta say, this might beat out brook trout for me. I mean, this tastes phenomenal. Man, some people might think that you can't taste the difference between each trout, but you most certainly can. Now beforehand, rainbow trouts were kind of my least favorite, but I think that's because they were mostly stocked. Now there's a lot of brown trout that are native around here, and there's also a lot of brook trout. So most of the rainbow trout you catch around here are not wild. This one here today, definitely wild. Alrighty, now that just about sums it up. I gotta go ahead and get some drone footage before I get out of here for the day. So thank you all so much if you stuck to the end of the video. It means the world to me. If at any point you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. But I think that's where we're gonna end it. So I'll see you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another season of Fishing with Seper. Now, as you can tell, it's another gorgeous day outside, but I sound like crap. I actually started to get sick yesterday, but with how the weather is today, I had to get out and I had to try to get a video for you guys, even though I sound really stuffy. You guys are gonna have to stick with me on this one. But I've been trying to get a video for you all for like 2 weeks now, I do believe. Fishing season started quite a while ago, but the fish have not been biting. But the water temperatures are rising, so I think the trout are finally going to be a little bit more active. But I really want to get out. I want to try to get a catch and cook done for you all. And for hopefully the next week's video, I'll have a special surprise. We're going to try something a little bit new. We might even try something new in this video, but as you can tell, I am at my new house. Some of you might follow me on my community tab, where I had told you guys that I bought a new house. This place is amazing. I love our new house. Me and my fiance are super stoked about it. But I like to keep you guys updated. I like to show you guys some more of this, but I'll probably show this some more in some of my other videos. But I mostly just want to get out fishing. I'm going to try to get a catch and cook for you all, which means I'm going to have to be driving to our first fishing spot. Hopefully we have to stay at one. The past couple times I've had to try to fish at multiple different spots. But anyways, that's enough rambling on. Let's go ahead, let's get an old blue. Let's get driving to the first fishing spot, see what kind of luck we can get here today. As you might be able to tell, we are stepping it up this year. We're doing a bunch more different production stuff. We got a drone, we got a bunch of different camera angles we're gonna be trying out this year. I really wanna step up the video production level every single year, and I wanna just keep making these videos better year by year, just so you guys can have better videos to count on every single year. So whenever we go into the next fishing season, just always account for something being better, because we're always going to improve these videos, that's for sure. Now, the first spot that I just drove by that I wanted to try out, there was already a truck parked there. I'm pretty sure someone's fishing that spot. But this spot that we're going to, I've actually tried fishing it before as well, and that was earlier this season. So we're going to try it out again today. Now, it's from a pond. A pond flows into this here, but it also goes way down to a confluence with this bigger brook. But we're just about almost there, so I'm pretty stoked to try this spot out. Hoping there's some good brookies up in these holes. But we do have a good roadside fishing hole. We also have a bunch of nice pools going all the way down to the confluence here. I'm pulling up to the spot now. Let's hope this is not a bust. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This is new too. No more hat clip. We're putting you guys back on a chest mount. This is a lot better though than the clip mount. This just kind of hangs around my neck, way more comfortable, but let's go ahead, let's get our stuff out of the truck. Let's hope we get some luck here today. I actually broke the reel on this rod just a little, I think it was like a week ago. And I did that trying to get a video and I fell and just broke the reel part right off my other reel. So this reel here is brand new. We're gonna tie something onto it. Hopefully get something good. Let's go ahead and take our bag right off here. As you can see, this is a new bag as well. Helps keep things way more organized. This fishing season is going to be a special one, guys. It's going to be the best one yet for sure. All right, there we go. We are all rigged up with this rod here. Got a nice gold Panther Martin tied on. And we're going to have to tighten up the drag here. Now, for some of you who watch my YouTube shorts, you might have seen that me and my dad have been working on a custom Fishing with Seper net. Now, look at how good this thing came out. Super nice quality, obviously. Handmade. Me and my dad worked on this for a couple days, and man, did it come out good. Whew. We're going to be making another one here pretty soon as well. One that's kind of a decoration piece. And maybe one of these days, if the channel does really well, maybe we'll give away a fishing net. That'd be pretty cool too. But yeah, it came out real nice. Got my logo burned in on it. My mom did that for me. It came out real nice. All right, let's check this spot out. I want to be careful in case cars are coming. Look at this. The pond's actually way up there. It looks actually pretty nice up above, but I want to fish down here actually. Yeah, look at this roadside fishing hole. Woo! Boy, does it look good. Gotta go ahead and come through all this Japanese knotweed here. Those of you who have been subscribed for a while know that that's my favorite. Just having to go on through all the knotweed. Well, I might feel a little bit like crap from being sick, but boy, oh boy, does it feel good to be by the water. This honestly might help me out. Boy, it looks good. The water's really clear, but I don't know if there's going to be any brookies in here or not. Let's hope there is. We'll take a couple casts here before we move up and try the big hole out. All right, let's go ahead and try to move up a little bit here. This big hole up here looks so good. Now, because this is feeding from a pond, the water's a little bit dirtier than I'm used to. But hey, if there's fish in here, that's all I care about. Oh, little one. There's a couple fish there. I don't think they're trout. Those look like chubs. All right, yeah, we're getting bit. Let's go ahead and let this sink down a little bit just in case we're sitting deep down. Oh, fish on. Nice, first fish of the season, boys. What do we got here? Up in the net. And it's a brookie. We got ourselves our first brookie of the year. Woo! Up into the custom fishing net. Let's go ahead and let him go right here. He's a little guy. I'm gonna try to let him go without handling him. Yeah, we're gonna have to wet the hand here. There we go, first brookie of the year. Very small little guy. Let's go ahead and let him go. Nice. Boom. I don't think you guys realize how good that feels, because I've been trying for weeks now to try to get a video for you all, just of me even catching a trout. I don't even care if we do a catch and cook today. I just really wanted to get a video out for you all of the new fishing season. And if we catch a brookie, that's all I really wanted to do. See if we can get another here. I will say though, we caught that brookie from letting it sit. We let it sit down deep and then we slow retrieved it in. Go ahead and try it again. I tried a little bit of a faster retrieve on that one. It didn't do much good for us. Oh boy. We're snagged up, which is not good. We might have to try to cross through here so that I can go get this unstuck. Now, normally I would just probably break it off and tie on a new one, but when I had ordered these, they were almost out of stock. So I didn't really have any. We at least crossed over pretty effortlessly. Oh, did it come out? No, it did not. Okay. Let's hope we can get this out. Man. Yeah, we broke off. It's okay though. That's a bummer. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we tie on a micro tube here. I don't know if I disturbed this hole too much yet, but maybe a micro tube would do really good through here. Who knows? Let's see though. Or even better, maybe we'll try a trout magnet. Maybe that's an idea too. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a trout magnet, just for now. Because honestly, if we lose a trout magnet, it's no big deal because I got so many of them. And trout magnets are kind of cheap anyways. So what we'll do is we'll try this trout magnet out, and if it doesn't work or we get snagged, it's no big deal. Then we'll try out a micro tube and we'll see how that works out instead. I'm still super pumped that we were able to catch a brookie though. That's actually a good sign because I didn't even know if there was brookies in here. Because it feeds from a pond, I thought that maybe we would get really small fish up in here. I thought maybe we would have some like weird creek chubs or something, but hey, there's brookies up in here. Good sign. That also means we can cross back over and we can move further down if we have to. That is, if we don't catch anything with this trout magnet. All right, hopefully we don't get snagged with this here. And hopefully we can get more bites actually. Something just bit it. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast it across. We're gonna let it sink and we're just gonna bounce it off the bottom here. Oh, we got bit. We're getting bit pretty good here. Get back out there and try again. Just got a little nibble, another small one. We were getting bit pretty good right there. I think we definitely have some sitting in the deep spot. It's kind of right out in the middle here, right out in front of us. Only problem is I'm not seeing any decent sized ones. But we are getting bit, so that's a positive sign. Now here's what I am thinking here. I kind of want to cross back over, but I don't think I want to do it right here. Maybe I'll work my way back up and I'll cross over again and come back down where I first came down. I think that's what we're gonna do. I actually changed my mind. It doesn't look too bad to come down in through here. So we'll work our way down here. We'll try out some of these pools on our way down. And if we ever see a spot where we can cross kind of easily, then that's where we'll cross. This is nice and deep right here. See if something will come out to play. I see a really nice deep pool down here. This one's kind of deep here, but there's not much cover. And that's what's kind of throwing me off. I think that might be the case with most of these holes, is we need to find somewhere where there's a good amount of cover for these brookies to hide. This hole here is actually really deep with some good cover. We got bit, we got bit. Bit again. All right, we're gonna get back out of there. There's one hiding under that rock. I don't think it's a very big one. We definitely got bit. I see him actually. Super small. Yeah, I don't think he's big enough to really try to go after here. But we got some nice pools up here. This is the big one that we had saw. Or no, I take that back. That's the big one we saw. This one's a pretty decent looking one right here. Getting bit pretty good. All right, we were getting bit pretty good there. I was trying to let him munch it a little bit, but he ended up spitting it out. Getting bit again. All right, there's one in there for sure. Is he a good one? I do not know. Yeah, he just keeps nibbling it. I think it's a small one maybe. Yeah, I saw him. Small one. But maybe if we get closer to the tree up here, maybe there's one that's down in there that's a little bit better. I'll give it one more cast right here. And I'll give a couple ones down here actually. Yeah, there's no decent one in there. Let's keep on moving down. I don't want to hang out at spots for too long here because since it's still early in the season, the sun still goes down pretty quick. So I don't want to waste my time fishing for small ones. We can be going for the big ones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, like this looks pretty good. I'm gonna fish this pool and then there's another one right across the way. But look at how good this looks. There's some good waterfalls here. I think we just casted right into a snag. Not sure if it's gonna come out or not. Oh, yeah, we got it. Biggest catch of the day. Nice little log. Nice. What a big one. That other pool is the one I'm really curious about though. All right, I want to try to sneak up on this spot though. I might hide behind this tree a little bit. Oh, this spot looks really good. Looks juicy. Fish on, boys. Ha ha ha. Oh, he came off. That's fine. He was a little brookie anyways. Super small. Nice. We'll count that though. That's another one. We'll count it. We got bit again. Little one. Very small. All right, we got snagged up. no biggie. I kind of want to tie something different on anyways. I really want to go back to a spinner, but I'm not sure what we have left for spinners. I do have one tied onto another rod at the truck, but I also do not want to have to go back up to the truck and then come back down again, especially not while being sick. Let's see what we can do here. Let's take a look through our handy dandy bag here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with the all white. We're gonna go with the white and silver rooster tail here. It's not my go-to colorway for a rooster tail, but I have it. Haven't ever had much luck with it, but we're gonna test it out here today in hopes that maybe it'll get something done. But boy, I don't know if you all can begin to understand how good it feels to get the skunk out of the boat for the season. I have tried so many times to get a video for you all the production and just no return. That's the hard part about doing fishing YouTube videos, is that you don't have much of a video unless you catch something. It can definitely make it tough. Now I'm trying to think what's going to be easier is if I probably cross right here. It's actually not too deep right here, so I can probably cross, but I got to try to do it safely. Ooh, we almost got water over the boots. Oh boy, it might be a little too deep right here. Whew, that was risky. That was super risky. Oh man, look at how ridiculous this is. Super hard to traverse, but I do love this area where we're at. Obviously it's brand new to some of you who are already subscribed to the channel. You've never seen this spot. I do believe we just got bit as well. I think we need to change the angle of our cast. I do believe we just got bit as well. All right, like I said earlier, we're not gonna spend too much time at one spot. We need to keep on moving. We got bit. Oh, he's pretty small. Fish on. Nice. Another small little guy. Right in the net he goes. Boy, he's small and skinny. Man. I guess we're gonna have to get down here. Boy, he's a little tight. Let's go ahead and get our pliers out here. I want to get him back in the water. There we go, he came right off. I don't know if you all can see him down there in the net. One little quick look. Let's go ahead and let him out. But hey, there's another trout in the books. We can honestly say we've caught at least two. I would still like to get one to cook, but I just don't think they're gonna be big enough for a little while. Yeah, this hole is all done. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. I actually want to cover some ground because I want to check to see if we can find a really good hole. I think if we can find a really nice, big, deep hole, I think we can probably get a nice, decent trout. Because that means that when it got freezing cold in Vermont, and when it froze over, that means that a big trout could most likely survive if it had enough water. And I think we might have just found the spot, honestly. We didn't have to walk very far. Oh man, yeah, this spot looks good. Looks really good. We just have to try to make our way down here safely. Oh yeah, this is nice and deep. Ooh, yeah. This is really good. Sneak down here a little ways. Decent one, decent one. Whoa, he was a decent one. Hold up. Let's get somewhere different. That one might have been an eater size, honestly. Fish on. Not a bad one. Definitely not an eater though. No way it's an eater. But he's better. He's the best one of the day, no doubt about it. Let's get somewhere where we can let this guy go. Oh, he spit it. Yeah, he spit it right on out. I thought he did. No, he did not. Okay. I thought he had spit it out. There we go. And he is off. Not a bad one. Still not the size we're after though. Here's the good thing though. We're catching brookies out of here, which means later in the season, this spot is gonna have some really nice brookies. All right, here's the thing. I kind of want to cross again but it just looks like it's kind of a pain to cross through here. We might go back up and we might just traverse, and we might just go take a look and see what we have coming up here. I mean, if there's something that looks really, really good, then we'll try to fish it. But other than that, this might just turn into an exploration mission. Just checking out all the possible fishing spots that we can come back to later this year. Boy, it really ain't easy to traverse through here though. And from the previous high water, we got some serious erosion going on here. There is a way to get down here, and it looks like we can possibly even cross. It doesn't look that good down in there. We're not even gonna try. I gotta change the camera battery out here soon too. I've been walking for a good while, but take a look at this. This looks like it might be a very, very old car frame. Whoa. What even is this? This might be the tire. Wow. Look at how old that is. Now right here is a door, obviously. And this is a back. This is a single cab truck from the looks of it. And then this was the front, which is no longer connected. But from the style of it, that looks like it could be, look at that. An old Model T maybe? Maybe one of you in the comments might know, but what is this? What kind of car is this? It's definitely old. But it's crazy the kind of things you'll find dumped over a bank, especially in a state that was founded a long, long time ago. I mean, it's crazy. But I'm really hoping one of you is very good at identifying old cars. Looks like we might have a deep hole down here. Possibly. Might have a couple. Oh, we got a nice hole down here though too. I honestly wish it was easier to traverse all this, because I'd probably traverse all the way down to the confluence of the other brook. Here's the hard part. If we get down there, it's going to be very hard for us to get back up. That's the hard part. But boy, it looks good. Oh, actually, hold on, look at this. We're good. I didn't scope my surroundings good enough. We can get here and cast down in there. Look at all this barbed wire though. Holy smokes. I mean, that's been there for a while. But as you can see, the floods, I mean, it just tore stuff through here anyways. And this barbed wire got stuck here with it. See if maybe we can catch something here though. Down there looks way better. We don't have a whole lot of daylight left, so I might try to fish that last spot down here, and then we're gonna make our way back. So I gotta get some drone footage for this video. Yeah, we'll fish these last couple of holes and then we'll head out. Fish on. Oh, did he come off? Yeah, he came off. I thought he was up on the bank, but he got off. This hole looks pretty good right here too. No, we're hooked on that. Yeah, we lost another lure. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and change the battery anyways of my camera. We'll tie something else on before we head on out of here. We're gonna rig up a Happy Meal color tube right here. This should do us pretty good, I do believe. The color should really help it out. It's nice and bright. The trout should definitely be able to see it in this murkier water. I don't like how quick the sun's going down though. I honestly wish we had more time, because I would keep on fishing probably a good ways down just to keep adventuring. I think that's one of my favorite parts about coming to spots like this, is just adventuring through the new holes. But I will say one thing, I am very hungry. I didn't eat lunch today, which that doesn't help me. I was really hoping I would catch a trout so that I'd have something to eat. A little appetizer before I go home for dinner, but it's all right. We'll just eat a big meal at home, I guess. But one of the surprises will definitely help keep us from being hungry on these trips. So make sure to subscribe and hit the noti bell, because we got some big things coming this fishing season. That's why I'm glad I got this video for you all, so that I could kind of get you all hyped up for what's to come this season. We've got big plans. All right, we got our tube tied on and we got a little bit of scent on there. We'll move down to one of these last few spots. The last spot we're gonna try is right over here. So we gotta kind of traverse through here, through some weird down trees. And look at the size of this bow though. Whoo. Man, look at the size of this. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Some of you might get that joke. Oh, this spot looks so good. Oh my God. That was a good one. I see. Oh my God, I see them. There's multiple. Boys, these are nice trout. These are eaters. They all just went over this area. No way they're spooked though, right? I just saw 2 to 3 nice ones go into the same rock. No, I don't think they're gonna bite. Those trout were so good looking though. They were perfect eating size. I think they got spooked when I set the hook on the other one and he came off, so the bait kind of went flinging out of the water. Man, I wanna drop this right in front of them. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna bite. Those are some good looking trout. What a shame. Just didn't get a good hook set on them. Fish on, boys. Good one, good one. Don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Heist them up, nice in the net. Nice. Woo. Boys, I think that might be an eater. We're having a catch and cook after all. Oh my goodness. Woo. Oh, boys, nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go. I did not think we were gonna get a catch and cook done here today. Nice. Here's the thing is, he's not the biggest, but he's definitely got the length. He's got some meat on him. But I don't want to do much more fishing because we're losing light. And I got to get some drone footage. So let's go ahead. Let's bonk him out. And let's start getting him prepped up to have a meal with him. Nice. We got him all bonked out. Let's go ahead and get our tube all set up here. I really don't want to waste any time, but we also have to find a good spot to cook. That's going to be the hard part here. I see a rock actually right up here that looks perfect. Oh man. Yeah, this rock is perfect. Let's go ahead and flop our trout out here. Set our rod down. Let's go ahead and get all of our cook stuff set up after we brush off this rock. All right, as you can see, we got our cook stuff pretty well set up here. It ain't perfect, but this rock will definitely do. As you can see, we got new pans, we got new everything up in here. And look at this. This is my favorite thing that I've got so far. It's a flask that can hold butter and keeps it from melting. And it's in a nice little handy size to put in my bag. It's perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and gut our fish out. If you are curious of how I gut my fish, you can go into some of my previous catch and cooks. It's really simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it done real quick, so that way we can get cooking as fast as possible. All right, as you can see, we put some scores up in the meat too. Now, obviously this trout isn't the biggest, but in terms of brook trout in my state this time of year, this is actually pretty good for eating. Usually you would want 3 or something, but hey, we'll take 1. It's our appetizer for dinner. So let's go ahead and get this baby seasoned up. Let's get some butter in the pan. Let's get to work. Usually I would use a lighter, but this seems pretty cool to use right now. All right, we also got these bad boys right here. Let's go ahead and get us some butter out. Ooh, yeah. We can always be generous with the butter, no doubt about it. We also learned this about Slap Your Mamas last year too. You don't have to go too heavy on it. A little goes a long way when it comes to some Slap Your Mama seasoning. Go ahead and get this laying right in the butter there. Woo, yeah. I wanted to make sure the stove is still on. We're good still. I'm so glad we can cook with butter this year. I mean, using olive oil wasn't that bad, but everyone knows that trout cooked in butter is just way better than doing oil. Ooh, this is smelling really good, guys. Smells delicious. I'm super stoked that we caught a trout. I am hungry. Man, woo, look at how good that looks, guys. Holy smokes. I wish we could have caught in like 2 more of them. Could have had ourselves a little feast. But the best thing is that I know that right here, we're coming back to exactly this spot where the big boulder is. We're gonna come back because there's some big old brookies in there. I saw 2 others that were bigger than this one. So we'll be back to this spot for sure. This might be our new favorite spot to come to, without a doubt. As most of you know too, I like to roll it on its back to let it cook like that for a little bit. So I'm gonna kick the stove off because we're definitely good to go here. We're just gonna let the back cook. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and clean up our utensils while that cools down a little bit. That way we can maximize the time we have so I can still get drone footage here. Let's go ahead and clean these off here. Very nice. We got ourselves a pretty decent little seat right here. Mosquitoes are starting to come out. Before we get digging into this trout, I just want to say how grateful I am that we can come out here today. I really didn't think we were going to be able to get a video today. I was just kind of wishful thinking. And I'm still a little stuffed up. I can feel the stuffiness. I probably shouldn't have gone as hard today as I did, but it ended up working out because we got ourselves some trout, which it's healthy for me, so maybe not with the amount of butter we use, but it was healthy. But I'm still really grateful that I could get out here today and do a video for you all. First video of the season, and we got ourselves a catch and cook. I did not think that was gonna happen. But obviously, if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. But now that we let this cool down a little bit, how's about we go ahead and get ourselves a nice little chunk of trout here. First bite of the season. Look at how good that looks. Woo! Oh my God. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I forgot how much better trout tastes with butter. It's phenomenal. And you pair that with the Slap Ya Mama seasoning, and it just goes so far. It also helps that I'm super hungry right now. Oh my God. Let's go ahead. Look at this. It's falling right off the bone. Go ahead and throw that out there for the animals. They'll love that little dinner. Some of you might have seen this if you're new. Most of you that are subscribed will kind of know about the small brook trout, but some of you that aren't, I mean, you can still get chunks of meat off a small brookie. That was a mouthful. But boy, it tastes good. And we're not even done yet. It's one tasty brookie though. All gone. All right, we're gonna go ahead and clean up our pan, get some of our other stuff packed away. And what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna sign this video off here so that I can get hiking out of here before it gets dark. But anyways, thank you all so much for sticking to the end of the video. It means the world to me. I'm so glad we were able to get our first video of the season. If you guys enjoyed the new and improved video style, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. We have a lot of videos to come. We got beautiful drone footage. I have some new stuff planned for this year. So let's go ahead, let's grow this channel to a crazy high subscriber count. and let's go ahead and grow this channel together as one big happy family. But anyways, thank you guys again for all the support and sticking to the end of the video. It means the world, and I will catch you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fishing with Seper video. Today we are fishing a creek that we have not done a video yet, and I am very excited to try this spot out. I do have a new rod. As some of you know, last week's video broke my rod, so let's hope that this new rod comes in handy. And I also stole a new seasoning from the house. It's a nice seafood seasoning. Super pumped to try that out. So let's hope we can get ourselves a nice sized brookie here today. Let's go ahead and get our bag on. Let's get our rod and let's get down to this water. Let's hope we can get ourselves a really nice trout today. Let's get to it, guys. Look at this beauty. Brand new nice rod. Thing is definitely nicer than my last one. So let's hope that this one doesn't break. We got a 3-year protection plan on this bad boy, just in case. And just in case some of you are curious, I added the links to all the stuff that I use in my fishing videos down in the description below. I figured that some of you might want to know what we're fishing with and what kind of equipment I'm using, just in case you want to do it yourself. So just make sure to check the link down in the description below. It also helps with commissions, so if you guys want to check out those links and you might want to buy some of this stuff, check it in the link in the description. Now this video is coming out pretty late for most of you. I actually had trouble trying to get a video because we had so much rain coming through my state the last week. Let's hope that this water isn't too murky to fish so that we can hopefully catch something. It looks like it's running pretty good, but as long as it's not too muddy, we'll be fine. Yeah, it looks a little muddy. I think what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna get you guys right up on the chest mount. We're about approaching a good spot from the looks of it here. Let's go ahead and get to fishing. Well, you can definitely tell we're starting to get towards summertime. Them bugs are starting to come out, and we can start wearing t-shirts, which is definitely nice. I also put some new line up on this reel that we had gotten. A little bit of 4-pound test. Should be nice and good here. This water is running really fast. We are already snagged on the second cast. Man, well, that's all right. I kind of wanted to use a spinner here anyways. Let's go ahead and look through our bag here, see what we want to tie on. I'm definitely thinking a spinner. Since the water is moving fast, I want to have something working pretty fast through this. So our options are going to be through rooster tails or panther martin. Which one do I want to use? I'm thinking since it's a little murky, let's go with something that's really nice yellow and red, and we got a nice silver spinner on here. It should draw some attention. Usually I use the yellow and black, but I want something that's really gonna stand out today. But these trout should be actively hunting. It's the best weather we've had in a week. So I think they're gonna be hungry. So let's hope we can find somewhere good to work a spinner. All right, we got this bad boy tied on now. Look at how good that's looking. Let's go ahead and hope for the best here. I gotta be careful where I'm working this. I don't wanna get snagged up again. This water is just moving so fast through here. Guys, we were getting bit. Yep. We were definitely getting bit by some trout right there. There's a couple of them, I do believe. Maybe it was one, I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a couple of them. Oh, that water is just hauling through here. I might try jigging it through this water since it's moving so fast. Huh. You can definitely see it really well in the water. That's a good sign. All right, let's go ahead and try working some other areas here. This is running a little fast. This is running really fast too. I think we might be in some trouble here. I don't know if we're gonna find somewhere where we can work this really well. This water is just really cooking it through here. Whoa, look at this. We got a deer carcass down here. Check that out. What's weird is we got a string here as well. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was probably poached, because I've actually fished here like a week or two ago, and those bones weren't there. But at the same time, it's picked clean, but it doesn't take long to pick bones clean. Not in the wild, that is. Makes me wonder if someone poached and kind of just chucked it down in here. I'm willing to bet you that's probably what happened. Yeah, it's running pretty fast through here too. I don't know, maybe we'll try it. We'll just try it out. Just cause we gotta try all of our options today. Yeah, we might be able to get something here though. Boy, this water is just going really fast. We'll try it down in here a little bit. Oh. Yep, we are okay. It was a decent brookie. I don't know the size necessarily, but okay, let's try this again. It's super hard to cast right here, so we gotta be super careful. Oh man, there's just so much down trees. It's so hard to cast. Fish. Oh, yo. We almost had him. He ain't gonna bite again. Maybe there's another one though. We'll try. Nope, nothing on that one. I'm starting to think maybe we try to cast it from here. Yeah, he was the one that was biting, and he ain't gonna bite again. We gotta move on. Oh, look at that frog. He's a big one. He's a big boy. I wonder if I can catch him in the net. Hold on. Oh, he's a good one. He's a good size. I wonder if I can get him to jump in the net. Watch this. See if we can do this here. Will it work? He ain't even moving. Look at him. Come here. Ah, there he goes. He got into somewhere good. I was about to say maybe we could cook up a frog, but I don't know. That's not really my forte. I'm sure frog probably tastes really good, but I really just don't feel like trying frog today. I want a good trout. What I'm really hoping is that we start finding some crawdads here pretty soon. I'd love to do some crawfish catching cooks. This water's moving pretty fast through here. Just keep on moving, I guess. I'm glad that sun is back. Ooh, got a little bit of deep water right here. The hard part is I can't really fish this from here. Not easily. Maybe we'll get something though. We'll try. Let's try jigging it. Yeah. Oh boy. Ah, dang it. Oh, we almost got it. There we go. We got it. We almost lost it. This is risky right here. This is a definite risky spot to fish. Yeah, there's too many risky spots. I don't want to lose a lure. What we'll do is maybe we'll go back to that spot in a little bit if we can find somewhere easy to cross. But this spot looks really good here too. Yeah, this looks really good. We'll definitely catch something here, but will it be big enough? That I'm not sure of. We gotta sneak up here. Yeah, this is really good. I'm trying not to spook anything. Little one. Lots of little ones today. Oh, is that a good one or were we just hooked on a rock? Oh, we got bit. One small little bite. If there was a good one in this hole, I think he would be butt up way in there where the water's coming out. Problem is there's a lot of sticks down there. We're getting bit by mosquitoes pretty heavy right now. Ugh. I think let's go ahead. Let's move on to the next spot. I don't see anywhere easy to cross yet either. Whew, 'tis the season for mosquito bites. Man, the mosquitoes are not messing around this year. Let me tell you. How are we looking right here? We have some spots right here we can try for sure. Let's make our way in here. Caught on a stick. Again. I think we lost it. We did. We lost it. Man. I will say this fishing spot is horrible for snags. Just absolutely horrible. I think what we're going to try is we're going to try the old yellow jacket. Good old rooster tail. As you can tell, this thing looks phenomenal. When it comes to early summer, when all those yellow jackets are coming out, all the bees and the bumblebees, this lure is the best for it. Okay. All right. Let's hope we don't lose this one. This looks super good in the water right now. I see a nice hole up here that we're gonna work to. Yeah, this hole here looks really nice. I'm gonna try to cast it right up to this left-hand side. We're gonna work it way back to us. I'm gonna use the way far back method on this. Wow, I'm really surprised we're not getting any bites here. This hole looks really good, but it's just nothing is wanting to bite. Wow, that's shocking. Maybe we'll try working it on the right hand side a little bit if we can manage. The bugs are being ridiculous right now though. Boy, it's buggy at this spot. We'll try working it from the side. Maybe that'll entice them some more, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. It seems like this spot is a dud, at least for today. Huh. Yeah, just absolutely nothing wanting to bite us. Look, there's some good spots down in here, but they just look like they're gonna be full of snags. We might end up trying somewhere different in a little bit. I just don't see us getting much luck here. And if we do get luck, I don't think we're gonna get an eater size. It looks like right here could be pretty good. Maybe if I can work it just right. Thought for sure something would bite that right there, but huh. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep moving down. We'll see if we can find any more spots down through here, but I'm thinking probably not. Maybe down here. It is a little deeper down through here, but I think this spot's usually pretty shallow through here. I can't tell if I saw a decent sized trout or not down in there. We're gonna try to work this a little bit. I'm gonna try to cast up really far. We're gonna work it all the way back. Huh, yeah. It's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, we got one bitten. He looked like a decent one too. Let's try to get right back in there. I can't tell if that was a good sized trout or not. All right, well, we lost yet another lure. When it gets really tough like this, and there's a lot of snags, best way you can honestly go is just to throw on a tube. I have tons of tubes, so I'm not too worried if I lose one. So I think that's gonna be our best bet. All right, let's try this tube out for a little bit before we decide to move on to a different spot. And I mean a whole different spot. Well, I think this spot might be a bust. I actually, when I came back to this spot not too long ago, maybe it was 3 weeks ago, I think I had one bite in total. I was hoping that with the weather warming up, that maybe, just maybe, the fishing would have been better. But I guess it's not. That's okay. I think eventually later in the year, the spot will be pretty good. I think the brook trout will finally make their way downstream a little bit more. But in the meantime, the spot just ain't it. So we're gonna make our way back to the truck. We're gonna try somewhere different. We may even pick up the old lady and maybe she'll take some pictures of us and stuff. So let's go ahead and get hiking back to the truck and we'll cut to the new spot. See you guys there. Alrighty guys, we made it to the new spot. I got the old lady with me. So we're gonna go ahead and cross the road here. This spot is where I caught my PB brook trout. So we should be able to get some luck here. But the mosquitoes are horrible. Let's get to the water. For those of you who have been viewers for a while, you'll know this spot very well. These rocks are very slippery though. We gotta be very careful. This spot looks way better though. But it honestly looks like a good spot that we should probably use a spinner at. But we'll give it a try with this first. Oh guys, big one. Big trout. Oh my goodness. That was a good brookie. Holy smokes. Let's get back out there. There's good brookies in here. These bugs are horrible though. Guys, we just got bit pretty good. Fish on, boys. Fish on. Good brookie. Good brookie. Get him in the net. Yes, sir. Woo! Guys, he's a chunker. Holy. He's a chunky guy. He is a nice one. Now, do I want to keep this one or do I want to try to get an even bigger one? Because I know there's another good one in here. He came right off, so we might let him go. Yeah, we can definitely do better than him. I'm going to try not to handle him. We'll just use him through the net here. It's a beautiful brook trout, nice and healthy. Right back in he goes. What? You want a photo? I'll get you another one. Yeah guys, there's definitely some more good ones in here, so let's go ahead and get right back out there. We're just getting Fish on. Oh my God. He's a mini one. We set the hook a little too hard on him. He is so small. I don't think I've ever caught a brookie this small. He is tiny. I can't believe he tried gobbling this. I'm not even joking, guys. I think he would slip through the holes of the net. Go ahead and try to get this hook out of him safely. I don't want to handle him. There we go. Get him right back in there so he goes and gets bigger. I just can't believe how buggy this spot is. This is the worst bugs I've had to deal with in a long time. Wait, did we just get another fish? Oh no. We were getting bit though. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Another decent one. Nice. Straight in the net he goes. This spot is lights on right now. This one's about the same size as the other one. We might keep him. He's a good one. He's, I don't know. With how many we're catching, I don't know if I want to keep this one. Actually, I have an idea for him. We are going to keep this one, and we might keep one other one. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm actually cooking on charcoal tonight, and we're going to do some charcoal trout. We're going to bring this one home, and we're going to go ahead and cook them up on some charcoal. There we go, boys. We got ourselves one trout so far. We'll put him on our little makeshift stringer here. Let's go ahead and get back out there. I think we're gonna get a bigger one. They are loving this tube. Look at that bad boy right there. If you don't know what these are Berkeley atomic tubes. And boy, are they good at catching trout. These bugs are horrible. I'm not sure how much more fishing we're gonna do with how bad the bugs are here. Guys, we just had a good bite. That was indeed a good one. Golly, these bugs are so bad. These bugs are so bad. All right, we just sprayed the crap out of ourselves, so let's hope that that gives us a little bit more time. Fish on, guys, good one. No, he came off. No. That was a good brookie, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some good brookies up in here. Holy smokes. We're still getting bit pretty good. I can feel them. Oh, they're biting us so hard. Let's cast it way over there. Oh, we had a good one. Good bite, good bite. I think they're hanging out right in the center here. I'd like to try to get one more trout so we can put them right up on the old barbecue. We're getting bit, let him eat it. Fish on, guys, good one. He came off, no. Oh, we're missing them. I keep thinking we're getting pretty good hook sets, but they keep coming off. Getting bit. Man, they keep biting and coming off. This is not going good for us right now. They're biting us real good, but they're not hooking up very good right now. Fish on, guys. Oh, they keep coming off. Dang. The amount of fish that are in here that we're getting so close to hooking up with, but they're just not getting a good hook set. It's ridiculous. Good bite, good bite, good bite. Man, let me check the hook here real quick. Make sure everything's set up good. I don't know why they're not gobbling it. I'm even letting them bite it for a good while. Oh my goodness. They're playing with me now at this point. Oh my goodness. One of them snapped at it right at the top of the water. They are feisty in this hole. And I do believe that there's so many of them in here because they can't go any higher than these falls right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tie on a spinner real quick before we call it a day. I think a spinner here will do really well. So we'll try that real quick before we go home and put this trout on the barbie. Now let's see, what do I think is gonna be good here? Yep, this is the one. A nice orangish color. Come on. What? You can take that with you. I'm not gonna be here much longer. All right, we're not gonna stay much longer here because the bugs are horrible. The old lady's going back to the truck, and we ain't gonna be far behind because these bugs are horrible. Boy, this thing casts really far. We gotta be careful with how far we're casting this thing. That's good, that's good. Oh, that was a good brookie. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. It'd be great if the bugs would stop for just a minute so that we could get this trout. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Oh my goodness. There is some really good brook trout in here. We're gonna work it fast. Oh, got him. Fish on, guys. Oh, he came off. No. Oh, these bugs. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go crazy here. I think that's why we're messing up, is the bugs. It's causing me to make mistakes. Golly. This is really bad. These bugs are horrible. I want to get one more trout though, really badly. One more, come on, one more. No, are we snagged? Did we just, oh, okay, good, we're good, we're good. All right, let's pass right out there and let it sit for a second. We're gonna let it sit. And then we're gonna retrieve. That didn't work very well from the looks of it. We're getting bit pretty good. A bunch of small ones, I think. I don't know how much longer I can take these bugs. I really don't. Ah, goodness. Come on. Come on. All right, we're gonna do 3 more casts. 3 more and then we're out of here. These bugs are getting worse. This is 1. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. All right, one more. 3 in fisherman's term. It's like a baker's dozen. We'll give it some jigs. Ah. Actual last cast. We're gonna retrieve it fast. Ah, man. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Good one. Nice. We got another good one. We got him. Nice. Oh my gosh, last cast, we did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, he came right off too, I think. Nope, he's still hooked. Right in the upper lip. Nice. He came off. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and set the rod down for a second. Let's get him bonked out. Yeah, he's bleeding pretty good anyways. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this trout right here in the net with the other one. There we go. Woo-wee. Nice. Oh my goodness. I can't describe how glad I am to be away from that water. And those bugs were awful. But hey, we got 2 trout. Let's go. I'm super excited to get home. We're gonna dress these trout up and I'm gonna cook them right on a charcoal grill. I've never tried it before, so let's hope that it goes well. Let's go ahead and cut to cleaning these trout up. Alrighty, we made it home. Doggos are inside because they're acting stupid, but let's go ahead and get our charcoal briquettes burning up in here real quick. Gotta let them burn for 15 minutes before we start cooking, so let's go ahead and get that going now, so that by the time we get our trout all prepped up, it'll be ready to cook on. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little mountain here. I don't have a whole lot of briquettes left, but we're also going to be cooking chicken on here. But I would say that's probably good enough. Got a little bit of briquettes left. Whenever you get charcoal, always make sure you get that easy light. It's just easier this way. Beauty. Let's go ahead and let that burn down, and in the meantime, let's go ahead and get our trout ready. We'll go ahead and put our cooking grate on there too to cook off some of that excess food that was on there from last time we cooked. There. That should go ahead and burn off most of that was already on there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our trout. I'm gonna go ahead and clean them over back here. My spigot's all the way in the back of the house. So let's go ahead and wash our trout off here. Ooh, that charcoal going good right now. We also got some chicken we're cooking up as well. We are doing it up today. Grab some paper towels so we can dry off our trout here. We even got ourselves some nice little seat. Those bad boys. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm actually going to go right through the bottom of the jaw here, right up to the front, and we're going to go right in the rear end, and go all the way up the stomach. Sometimes I do it a little different too, but I'm going to do this because I want to save the heads for my dogs. Just like that, the guts come right on out of there. Let's do the same thing with this one. Alright, we're going to give these trout one last wash real quick, before we get them all prepped in the tin foil with some butter and some onion. I'm going to season them up real nice too. Woo! We'll be cooking before we know it. Being a little generous with the butter. What I'm doing here is making a little bed with the onions and the butter and some seasoning. And that's what I'm gonna lay these right on. My plan is to leave this open so that the charcoal smoke really gets into it. That way it gives it a nice, good flavor. But what I also want to do is go and take another good chunk of butter here. Let's go ahead and get some butter on the inside of this trout. I'm gonna be real generous with it too. I got a hummingbird just zimming right behind me. Look at that. That's gonna be good. Alrighty. Our charcoal should be just about ready. As you can see behind me, we don't have any flames anymore. So what we can actually do is we can go ahead and knock these coals down. That way we can get a nice even cook on our chicken and on our fish. So let's go ahead and knock these coals down. Let's get ready to put this right on the grill. Alright, we got the trout on. Let's go ahead and get the chicken on too. Just look at how good that chicken looks. Woo. We're gonna eating good tonight. Let's go ahead and put that lid on. Let's let it cook. Since the food is almost done, I figured I would get you guys just right on a tripod. That way while we eat our trout, I can just have you guys up, get the first bite reaction. But while we're at it, let's go ahead and check this trout out. Smells phenomenal in there. Everyone say hi to Zeus. Get him, Zeus. Your nose looks funny with this. Let's say hello to Rowdy. Rowdy's got a lot of energy right now. Go, Rowdy. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, no, no. There he goes. That dog has got endless energy. He's something. Rowdy was fertilizing the garden. All right, we're going to go ahead and get ready to flip everything here. Look at this. This one piece is cooking way faster than the rest. So let's go ahead, switch them around, and flip our trout over. It looks amazing. Let's go ahead and put the lid back on. And now we wait. Go, go. Come on, ready, go. Show everyone how fast you are. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, ready, go, 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 go. Go, ready, go. Go, ready, go. Come on, go, 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 go. Go, ready, go. Go, ready. Come on. Go, 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 go. He's trying to bite my legs. That dog is fast. By the way, if you guys like videos where I come home and do the cooking, we kind of just hang out, let me know down in the comments below. It's very rare that we're ever going to come home and cook on the grill or anything like that. So if you do enjoy, just let me know in the comments. But this food should be done relatively soon. Alright. It took a while for this to cook, but check it out. This looks delicious. We got tons of butter. This should just come right off the bone. Yup. Look, it actually just fell right apart. I can't wait to get a bite of this with some onion too. Let's get some of this onion. Like that. It got a little dark on it, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but let's take a bite. The bugs followed us here too. That is good. Man, I want to get you guys a glimpse of this here. Look at that. Got a little fin in here. We'll take that out. Look at this. It falls right off the bone. I don't taste much of the charcoal in here though. I definitely taste the seasoning. The butter and the onion too. That tastes really good. This trout meat is just falling right apart. That's a big bite. I'm gonna get some more onion. Man, I've seen other people on YouTube do onions with theirs as well, and I really was underestimating it. I was like, I don't know how onions would be, but it actually does flavor the trout up really well. I could only imagine with mushrooms. Alright, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna head inside to finish this up. I just keep getting swarmed by bugs out here, but thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel grow and helps the channel get to more people. And I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. It's a little unorthodox that we come to my house and we cook out here, but I think that's where we're gonna wrap this one up. Thank you guys again, and don't forget that if you want anything that I have used in this video, make sure to check the link down in the description below, and we will catch you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a bunch of activities. We're gonna be trying to do a catch and cook with some crawfish, even a brown trout or a brook trout. Pretty much today is a wide open day. It feels like summer. It feels super nice outside. So I'm super stoked to be out getting a video for you all. It actually is super hot out today. That's why we got the old crawfish trap out. And man, this river looks good. I'm hoping that we can catch a trout here at this river. If not, then we can definitely catch some crawfish if they're actually out of migration. Now, before we get our trap in the water, I'm gonna fish this area first, and then we will set our trap out after we clear that there's no fish in here. So we're actually gonna leave our trap up here for now. And it looks like I'm gonna have to kind of maneuver down here a little bit. So I'm gonna get you guys on the chest mount for now while we fish this area here. Really tricky to get down in here. Hopefully we can get back up okay. That's the tricky part. We might have to fight our way back up in here. All right, there we go. Now, since there's a well-beaten path, it could be that this spot is already fished out really hard, but you never know until you try. I just heard something in the water over here. I don't know if it was a rise or if there's a turtle over here or something. I definitely heard something plop out of the water though. While I'm fishing too, I'm trying to keep an eye down in here to see if I see any crawdads walking around. So far I'm not seeing anything, but that doesn't mean much. They could be under some rocks. This water is a little bit shallow, so we can make our way up a little ways here. All right, we're gonna move our way up slowly here. So I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but right over here, there's a small little brook that's feeding in over here. I'm thinking if we can get to where that water flows in, maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves a brookie. Bunch of doves that are up in this bridge. Well, I am super surprised that we did not catch anything right here. But it is what it is. Now I'm just trying to think. There is a decent amount of good-sized rocks through here, but it is a little tricky to get down in here. And look at this, we actually have a honeysuckle right here. Now, I've never had honeysuckle, so I don't know what it really tastes like, but I also don't know how to quite do it, so we will leave that alone for now. It actually doesn't look like it's too tricky to get back up here, so we might leave our trap somewhere over here. I think I'm gonna leave my bag right here to make it easier to go grab that stuff. All right, most of you already know how these crawfish traps work. Now, you can use pretty much a lot of different things. I'm going to use some cat food here. I'm going to kind of chop it up, make sure it kind of gets out in the water a little bit. I want that smell to get out as far as it possibly can. Now, if you don't know what kind of traps to get, I will leave a link in the description to the traps that I use, and it actually helps give me commission if you guys want to get into the same things that I do on this channel. Just helps fund a little bit of the stuff I like to do out here, but don't feel like you're obligated to. Now I'm going to leave that lid there. We're going to pick it up on our way back up, but let's go ahead and find somewhere good down here to set this trap. Alright, that should do pretty good right there. We got it tied up on 2 rocks. That should hold it down nicely. Alright guys, I'm walking to the next spot and I think I see a fox. Or maybe it's a groundhog, I don't know what it is. I also don't know if the camera can zoom in on it, but it sees me for sure. I just don't know what it is. I think it's a fox. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, it was a cat. What in the world? It was a cat. Okay. Now, cats can be pretty mean. I don't know if that one is, but we gotta be careful. I don't want to go making the cat mad. I think my wife's actually gonna be meeting me here soon, so she's probably gonna try to find this cat, if I had to guess. On the plus side, it's not too much tall grass out here because of the sand that washed over. There's definitely still some tick area up in here, though. Gotta be careful. We are all sprayed up, though, so I'm not too worried about ticks. But boy, it's hot out. Now, I think this brook is right up ahead of us here. It's not too far. We might be able to fish somewhere over here where it meets with the main river. We can fish the confluence. Okay, yeah, here's the brook. Nice. I'm super pumped. I'm hoping we can get ourselves a nice trout here. Maybe we can get a brookie, or maybe we can get something down further below. It looks a little tricky to get up and down here. I gotta be careful. I wanna make sure that I can find my way back. All right, let's hope I can get back up that way. Okay, now it does look a little deep right here, but I want to tackle it from a distance because I do have a pretty bright shirt on. Right here looks pretty good too. Look at that. I think it was a small brookie. Pretty sure. We actually have a pretty decent pool here where the water's running a little quicker. We snagged up a little bit here too. Ah, man. I want to make sure I don't spook nothing. All right, let me get back to this spot over here. I really do think that casting from a distance is going to be best right now. All right. We're going to make our way down through here because it's a little easier to traverse. This is a little too shallow for a brookie from the looks of it. But we should be able to get to the confluence from right here. Yep, look at this. We got a really nice confluence here. Oh man, I think we're gonna get something here. I really hope, at least. This just looks like somewhere you would catch a nice trout. The water is super clear too. Little one. Super small. I think I just saw a nice fish rise right next to where I just casted. Oh. We just had a decent sized one. I mean, he wasn't horribly big, but he was still decent. Fish on, fish on. Nice. I don't know what it is, but... oh, it's a brookie. Super small. Definitely not an eater. Not an eater by any means. I want to try to keep him on the water. Oh, you can't make that up. Oh, goodness. He actually came off himself, and he was so small that he fit through the holes in the bottom of our net. That is funny. I'm thinking there's going to be a nice trout down here too. Oh guys, that was a good trout. I just saw it in the water. Oh, that's a decent one. He didn't follow it. He did nip at it though. Hold up, we got to get right back out there. I just hope my camera doesn't overheat. Fish on. No, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Oh my God, he bit good though. There was another one too. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty decent spot right here. I'm not sure if he's gonna bite again. He kind of was like a little hooked up. Not sure if he's gonna bite this. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna give him a break for a minute. I think we can come back and maybe trick him into biting again. That was a decent trout. But here's what I'm thinking. We got a nice flow of water coming right over here. I think that's where we're gonna be able to get a decent one as well. Plenty of oxygen. Man, it's super hot. Yeah, this looks super good right here. Just gonna stand in this water right here. Fish on. Good one. Good one. Good one. Very nice. Keep the tension. Come on. Come on. Good trout. Good trout. No, he came off. No. I could tell by how he was fighting that he wasn't hooked good. That was a good trout though. Dang, man. That was a good trout. That really stinks. But that's a good sign though. That's a really good sign. We're definitely gonna have to come back to this spot this summer because it looks like this spot's gonna be really good. It's very buggy here though. That is one downside. Got bit. He didn't fully bite it though. It felt like a decent bite. Oh, okay. He was okay. I saw him. I mean, he wasn't as big as that one we had on already, but it's pretty decent. Oh, fish on. Oh, he came off. He came off. That's fine. He was super small. Wasn't an eater by any means. I want to go ahead and I want to get on this little island right here. I don't think we have any fish right here in this little pool. We definitely don't. The trout are going to be right here. There's a nice deep spot and it's running real nice. But I want to get to this little rocky area right here. I can kind of cast up and bring it right down in front of their face. And that usually drives them nuts. Let's be super careful though. Oh, this looks so good right here. Fish on. Good one. Very good one. Super nice. Good trout. Good trout. He came off. Oh my. What is happening? Why are they coming off? I do not understand what is happening. My barbs are still intact. I don't understand why they're getting off. That is another good trout that we just lost. Oh, this is driving me insane. Let's hope there's another good one in here. Oh, that is so frustrating. Okay, we're gonna give it a break down here as well. I'm gonna head back up to where we had that one good bite. We'll see if he's ready to bite again. But this is the problem, is they know this is gonna get them hooked. So we might have to switch to a tube. I don't think a spinner is gonna be a good idea. I think a tube will be better. But we won't know until we try. Oh, okay, we got bit. Fish on. He's a decent one. He's a decent one. Please do not come off. Please do not come off. Decent brookie. Decent brookie. Get him up on the bank. Nice. And he came off. He came off. He's going to get away. No. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm really getting frustrated. Oh man. How many are we going to lose today? Something's wrong with the spinner. We're going to change it out. I might stick with a spinner, but we're going to go to something different. For once, the Panther Martin is actually letting us down. My camera is getting close to overheating because of how hot it is out here today. We might have to get some underwater footage with the camera just simply to cool it down, but hey, it helps the video look better. All right, I think this is what we're gonna try. I've never tried one of these, especially in this river. I don't know if the bright blue is going to either help us or make it worse. I'm not sure. But it is way different than what we were throwing before. So let's hope that that tricks some of these trout to maybe want to give us another shot. I really hope so too, because I would like to eat a trout. But I'm also hoping that we have some crawfish in the trap. That would also be super nice to have for this little meal that we're gonna have. All right, let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna get you guys back on the chest mount. Let's hope that we can finally catch one. I'm hoping these hooks are gonna be a little bit better, making sure they don't come off. Okay, we got this all tied on, and we also gave those trout a good while to kind of settle down. Now we just have to hope that they'll bite again. And hopefully they stay hooked up if they do bite again. Oh, we got bit, we got bit. That was a pretty decent bite. Oh, we got bit again. Oh, we keep getting bit. Oh, he's got throttled. We just had a good rise right here. Oh, he's on, we got fish on, we got fish on. Decent one, decent one. Come on, stay hooked up, stay hooked up. Oh my goodness. Oh, the old lady's calling us too at the same time. Let's get him over here where we can hook him a little bit easier. It looks like he's hooked pretty good. Possibly. And yes, yes. Oh, what a beautiful brookie. Perfect eating size. Boom. All right, look at him. He's a good one. We are going to keep him as insurance. We do not want to risk not being able to catch another one. So let's go ahead and get the hooks right out of him. We'll bonk him out. All right. He's definitely not the biggest, but he'll definitely eat. And we might be able to even get another one. Maybe even better than this one, but we definitely need our insurance policy. All right, there he is. Beautiful brook trout. Very shiny. He's probably only about 7, maybe 8 inches. But hey, he'll still definitely eat. Ah, nice. What I'm gonna do too is I'm actually gonna make a little pool right here. I don't want to waste too much time here today, but I want to kind of take some of these rocks, make it so that this trout can't float away. And if we catch another nice one, we can put them right in this same pool. That way they stay nice and cool. But nice, I can't believe we got a nice one. It's right here on this nice rooster tail too, blue and silver. Very nice. Now let's see if we can trick one of these other good ones to bite again. Oh, fish on, fish on. Good one, very good one. Oh my goodness. This is a very nice brookie. Oh no, this is a rainbow trout. No way, no way. Oh, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go, boys. Whoo, he flopped right on out of there. Look at him go. Oh, he's a lively one. Oh, he's kind of hooked in the eye. We might have to keep him too. Oh, he's flopping around good. He's only making things harder on himself. He actually came off pretty easy. I don't know if I want to keep him or not. Let's get him back in the water, because we might just let him go. He's super lively. I think what I'll do is I'll get you all one good look at him, and we'll go ahead and let him go. Ooh. Boy, yeah, he is a lively one. And what we'll do too is we'll let him go here, because we're definitely going to come back to the spot, no doubt. Look at that. Very beautiful rainbow trout. Hang on, little guy. Make sure he swims off nicely in this water. Yep, he's good. Very nice. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. Super pumped about that. And we're not even done. Like, we still have plenty of fishing to do here. The sun's going down, but we do have daylight left. What I'm thinking too is if we're gonna fish this whole area right here, we'll see what else we catch. And we're only gonna keep ones that are kind of hooked a little funky. But what we'll do is once we fish this spot out and we get the trout that we want, we're gonna go check the crawfish trap, and then we might cook at the truck, or maybe we'll just head home. But I'm super pumped about that. Let's go. Whoa, we just had a fish jump over here somewhere too. I just heard it. Are we gonna get another trout here today? I think it was jumping down over here, but I'm gonna go to the other spot first. But let's take a couple casts up above us again before we move on. I don't think our spinner is spinning. Oh, maybe it is. We just got bit. Fish on, fish on. Good one, very good one. Another rainbow. Oh, look at him go. Oh my goodness, another nice rainbow. Oh, he's fighting good too. No way. That is crazy. At first, all we were catching was brookies with the Panther Martin, but now we're catching brook trout and rainbow trout. Oh my goodness. This one's a little beat up. Let's go ahead and get the hooks right on out of them. Again, we're only going to keep another trout if it's hooked real bad. And this one just came right off. No problem. Let's get him right back in the water, and I'll get you one good look again before we let him go. All right, we're going to let him go right over here. Let's wet the hand. I think these might be wild too. I'm not sure if they stock these through here. I don't see any clipped fins. So this must be a wild rainbow trout. Let's go ahead, let him go. Nice. No way. What a great day of fishing. Holy smokes. All right. I'm gonna keep fishing here until we don't get bites anymore. We might be able to just keep catching rainbows right here. No way, we were getting bit again. No way. How many trout are right here? There's so many. All right, we're gonna adjust our cast because I want to try to fish for something maybe bigger, and maybe we can even get a brown trout. Maybe we'll get the trout slam, the notorious trout slam. Oh man, I'm so excited. What a great day of fishing. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna try right through here. Let's hope that maybe we can get a brown trout. Oh, we got a fish. We got a fish on. Did he come off? I think he came off. He did, huh? Yeah, he came off. Didn't feel as big though. Definitely wasn't as big. That one might have been a brookie, I'm not sure. All right, let's try to get another casting angle here. This spot is so good. I really hope that not many people come and fish this. I want this to be my exclusive little fishing spot. Oh man, this spot is so good. Super pumped we found this spot. Fish on, fish on. Another good fish, another good one. Oh, it's another rainbow, another rainbow. He's a decent one too. Nice. Oh my goodness. What in the world? The color on these trout is absolutely phenomenal. What a day of fishing. Ooh, jeez him. There he goes, he got off. Very nice. Set our rod down, let's get ready to let him go. He came off real easy. Sweat the hand real quick. Get you another good look. But look at the colors on him. He's got to be wild. No clipped fins. Beautiful colors. Tons of black spots too. Oh my goodness. Oh, how many fish are we going to catch here today? This is going to be one of the most action-packed videos of fishing that's ever been on my channel. Like, this is crazy. All right, it's been a couple casts and we haven't gotten another bite from here. We'll go give it another try up above here before we call it a day. One within the next couple of casts here. Oh, we got bit, we got bit. Oh my, fish on. No way, no way. This is a brookie. We got us another brookie. This one's super small. I hope we can get the hook out of him okay. It looks like he gobbled it pretty good. But there was a bigger one. I think it was a rainbow that was also coming after it. It's been with the hand. Let's hope we can get this off of him here. Ooh, he choked it pretty good. All right, we got him off pretty good. Let's actually get to a better part of the water. I want to make sure that he swims away. Yep, there he goes. Okay. It's one thing I've been trying to make sure to get better at this year is making sure the trout is in good condition before I release it. This video, I would say we've done pretty good at that. Not too bad at all. Oh, we got a bit. We got a bit. It wasn't the biggest trout ever, but let's try to get him again. Nothing on that cast. I'm pretty sure it was a small brookie. It wasn't nothing big. All right. We gave it a couple casts here with no luck. Let's keep moving up. We'll try our last little spot up here. See if maybe everything's willing to bite up here now. But look, we don't have a whole lot of sunlight left, and we still got to go check our crawfish pot. And then we still got to do our cook too, so we're definitely limited on time. We do have a jump out there. Oh, we got bit. That was a decent bite. All right, we're going to give ourselves 3 more casts because we really do got to get moving along on the rest of this video. So we'll try to make it quick. It's cast number 1. Have you all just ever taken your last cast and it didn't quite go where you wanted it to go? So then you have to take. That's karma. That's karma. That is karma. I was literally just telling you all about how, have you ever taken a cast that was supposed to be your last cast but it didn't go where you wanted it to, so you took another one. Well, I just did that, snagged, and we lost the lure that was doing us very well here at this spot. But maybe that's a sign from God that it's time to call it for the night. We don't want to get greedy. We couldn't ask for a better day of fishing, honestly. Weather is beautiful out here today too. One thing is for certain, this spot is going to be probably one of my new favorites. Definitely drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want me to come back to this spot, because I think this is going to be a spot we're going to really highlight this year with the channel. I'm pretty sure there's crawfish in here too, so we're going to go check the trap. Let's hope that the crawfish are out already. but definitely the spot is gonna be on the list of must come to multiple times this year. Let's go ahead and grab our trout, and we're just gonna cut right to checking that trap because I gotta make sure that I head over there fast. I don't wanna lose daylight and not be able to cook, so let's get to it. All right, we made it over to our crawfish trap. Now let's really hope for the best here. I left our bag and the trout at the truck. That way it would be easier to come over here and collect our trap. And we are skunked. Absolutely nothing in the trap. Bummer. Yeah, that stinks. I thought for sure that we would probably get something because we're now in June. But maybe they're still just not quite out yet. Maybe it's got to get a little bit warmer and then maybe we'll get some luck. Or maybe there just wasn't enough good rocks around here. But even though we busted out on catching some crawfish today, we did catch a really nice brookie. We got tons of nice wild rainbow trout. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go right back to the truck, and I think we're just gonna cook it right up on the tailgate, make it easy on ourselves, and let's have ourselves a nice little late night snack here today. Let's get to it. All right, that camera angle should be good. You all should be able to see everything that I'm cooking the whole time. I think this is probably honestly the best camera angle I've ever had while cooking. Got ourselves a nice tortilla. That way we can do a nice trout taco here today. Just like last week's video, the trout tacos, top notch. Even though the sun is going down, it's still super hot outside today. Whew. Almost summertime. It's the first almost 90-degree day up here in the Northeast. And some of you that watch these videos are probably from down south, and that temperature might not sound like nothing to all of you, but to a northerner, 90 is like 105. We're not very good with heat up here in the Northeast. I also can't wait to go home and shower. I am just drenched in sweat. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and gut our trout out here. And what we're actually gonna do is with the head and the guts, we're gonna throw it in the bushes and hopefully the cat finds it, because there is a cat out here. Hopefully it can come get some of this this good trout. All the fins and guts come right on out of there. All right, we finally got that washed off. Luckily I had a little bit of water left in a water bottle. I didn't even take that into consideration when I was gutting this out. Let's go ahead and score it a little bit though, that way we don't get too much curl. If any of you ever go out and do catch and cooks by yourself, make sure to get one of these. Put some butter and ice in here. It'll keep your butter nice and fresh for at least a week. That way you can go out and use butter instead of having to use oil. This is a new find this year, so if any of you want anything that I use in the videos, check the links down in the description below. You can get any of the products that I use in these videos. Let's go ahead and use our flint and steel and get our stove heating up here. Let's go ahead and season up our trout with the lovely Slap Ya Mama seasoning. We ain't gonna need this stick anymore. The trout is so fresh, it's just curling right up on itself. This trout smells phenomenal. Oh man, that sunset is really nice too. Super glad I could get out here and do a video for you all today. Definitely was a lot of fun. I can't believe the amount of luck that we had today. Doesn't get much better than this for fishing. It just really doesn't. I'm really hoping that within the next couple of weeks, I'll have a kayak and I can get out and do some kayak fishing with you all. We can go out and do some crappie catch and cooks. That should be a lot of fun. I love how quickly trout cooks too. It's super quick. You definitely want to make sure it's cooked all the way through though. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this stove off. We'll let this sit here and cool down for a little bit before we put it on our taco. Let's go ahead and get our tortilla all ready here. The trout is still super hot, but it's coming off the bones perfectly. There we go. Let's go throw this in the bushes too. We definitely could have used a bigger trout here, but that should be all right. We spread this out nicely. Last week too, my favorite part about doing trout tacos is I can just kind of walk around and I can just eat it, walk around and talk with you all. I don't have to sit down on a rock and try to like fork and knife it. At least with this, I can just kind of walk around. We can chill out and have a good time. The trout tacos are so good though. Brook trout is phenomenal to eat. Man, super good. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pound this down. I wanna get driving home because we're losing sunlight here. So I really wanna get home before that. So as much as I'd love to sit here and eat this and just chill out with you all, we've already wasted so much time fishing. So anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me, helps these videos grow to more people. But anyways, thanks again for sticking with me here today, and we'll catch you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are gonna be doing a nice trout catch and cook. As you can see, we're gonna be fishing some beautiful falls through here. If we don't get luck here, that's fine. We can always find another spot. But today, this looks really good here. I haven't fished this spot in a while, so really hoping we could get ourselves a nice trout here today. Now, we're gonna be using the nice ultralight setup with a Panther Martin. Most of you already know that my favorite lure to use is that one there, so hopefully we can get some luck here today. The spot is super populated. It looks like a swimming hole through here, so hopefully that's not working against us. But that's enough rambling on. Let's get fishing. Let's hope we can get a cook done here today. And I'm super pumped to be out getting a video, so let's go ahead and get to it, guys. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fish up as high as we can go to start out, and then we'll slowly make our way down to try out some of these other spots. As you can tell too, we got the custom-made fishing net back. I had to put some rubber on the outside of here. That way it protects the string and protects the wood. And it seems to be holding up pretty good to start out. So I'm really pumped to have this back. Now look at how good this looks. We did get a little rain last night, so the water is rushing pretty good through here. But that's why this spinner should really bring some life into the water here, even if there's some small brookies. Oh. There was a good brookie right there. Come on. Yep. Oh, he was hooked up there for a second. Small little guy. I want to get up in this little side water here. We might have to let it sink for a second too. Yeah, we were getting bit. I see them in there. A couple of small ones, nothing too big, but that's okay. Oh, that was a good one. That was a decent one. Okay, we got some action here. I did not think we were gonna get action at this spot, honestly. Last couple of times I came here, there wasn't much luck. Let's adjust the angle here. Oh, he bit it last second. Oh, this is a creek chub, huh? Oh, nasty buggers. I hate touching these things, so we're gonna try to get them off without touching them. There he goes, he came off. Good. I really hope that's not a pattern that we're gonna see here today. I definitely saw a brookie in here though. Let's just hope that there's not an overrun of creek chubs up in here. Good bit. Oh, that was a decent one. I think that was a creek chub, not gonna lie. Almost certain. Oh boy. We are snagged. Hopefully we can get this out. Oh, there we go. It popped right out. Nice. All right, we're gonna move down a little ways. I think that one brookie that we did have bite, he kind of had a hook in him a little bit, so I think he's not gonna bite again. But we'll move on down here. This spot looks really good right here. Ooh, this is a nice deep area right here. This looks really good. Yep, there's one following. That was a creek chub. Definitely could see him just fine. Yeah. Oh, fish on. Oh, that was a brookie. He came off. He wasn't an eater size, but still not horrible. Oh, we're getting bit. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good brookie. I saw him bite it. I don't know if he's gonna bite again, but we're gonna try. Ooh, good one. There's definitely some good ones in here. We were getting bit. I was kind of jigging it in the fast water. Oh, good one. No! He came off. Oh, man. What a bummer. Oh, my God. That was a good one, too. He was fighting real nice. He bit that when I was jigging it. I was doing a real nice jig in there, and it, oh, man. What a bummer. All right, we're going to have to move down now. Oh, man. That one trout was actually really nice. This is a really positive sign, though, because last time I was here, there was literally nothing in here. This was a ghost town. There was no fish at all. The water was super clear. I couldn't catch anything here. But it's nice to know that things are looking up at this spot. It looks like the trout have finally moved down from spawning, so they're biting real good right now. And what I'm thinking is if we can't hook up very good with this Panther Martin, then what we'll do is we'll switch over to a tube or something that they can really get a hold of. Because I don't know, they're just not hooking up very well so far. But let's try this spot out here. I'm surprised we didn't get any bites on that cast. But I'm gonna try jigging it right here where there's a kind of a calm spot next to where this water's coming down. Surprisingly nothing on that cast either. Looks like we're gonna have to keep moving down here. Boy, this spot is gorgeous though. Right here looks like a super good spot to catch a trout too. We can even make our way over a little bit if we have to. Ooh, okay. That was a brookie. All right, we're gonna have to move slow. I don't want to spook this trout, but I have to get kind of close to it to adjust the angle of my cast. Gotta be super careful on these big rocks. We don't know how slippery they are. All right, we're gonna try to hug this left-hand side. Try not to disturb the water too much. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, let's see if we can get him to bite again here. The spot looks super good, but it's just seems like a tricky spot to fish. This spot looks super good here. This just looks super fishy. Yeah, this spot looks super good right here. Let's see. Nothing on that first cast. I'm gonna try to navigate around these sticks right here. Nothing on that first cast. I'm gonna try to navigate around these sticks right here. Good one. Good one, good one, good one. Oh, he's lively. That's a good one. That's a good one right there, guys. Super lively. Looks like it might be a rainbow, honestly. With how it's fighting, I do believe it is a rainbow. Yep, that's a rainbow. Nice, in the net he goes. Very nice. Very nice rainbow. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Now, I do believe this rainbow made its way up from the other river, but this is a wild one based off of where we are. We still have a lot of fishing to go, so we are gonna let this one go. Let's go ahead and wet the hand. Oh, what a beautiful wild trout. Oh, he gobbled it down though. We might not be able to let this one go. Let's wet the hand. We'll see if we can manage to get this one free, but he choked it down. He didn't get it too bad. Let's see if he will revive good here. Because we're just getting started, so let's see if he's going to swim off or not. Yeah, there he goes. He's still a little disoriented, but it looks like he is good to go. Very nice. That was cool. What a good fighter. What a good fighter. That was a fun one. Now, I don't know if there's going to be another one up in this hole or not. That's really cool that there was a nice wild rainbow trout in here. That is super awesome. I would assume that there would be another trout in here, though. We'll see. Oh, I think we got bit. This hole right here would be a little bit easier to navigate with a tube, but a spinner is working out pretty good for us so far, other than the trout we've lost. Super cool though. We still have some good pools down here we can fish, and what I'm thinking is even if we can't catch something down here, then we can go down where this meets in with the bigger river, and I actually did a video there already. Most of you already know this spot, but what we'll do is we'll finish up here and maybe we'll just head down there to finish things off. But we still have a good pool here. We have some good pools. We might be able to do it right here. I figured I would leave the wild rainbow because I just thought it was a really pretty trout. It was nice and healthy, super active. So figured it'd be decent just to let it stay there. These pools are nice and deep right here, but The water's moving just a little too fast. And we'll try this pool right here. I think we're gonna get good luck right here though. We have plenty enough cover for trout, so maybe we'll get some good luck there. Yeah, right here looks super good. I'm gonna navigate on these big rocks because I don't want to spook anything that's possibly in this hole. But we can definitely navigate through here. Oh yeah, perfect. We have good little pools down through here, so we might be just fine. We might not even have to go to the bigger river, especially if we can catch some more nice trout. Just like that rainbow. We got bit. Small little guy, super small. Oh, we got a pine needle with that one. Threw us off a little bit. Oh, that was a decent one. That was a decent one. He was sitting right here in between these two rocks. We might have to jig it through here. Let it sit for a second. Jig, jig. We got bit. Yo, there we go. Fish on, fish on. Fish on. Looks like another rainbow. It's fighting like one at least. This could be a brookie though. It's hard to tell. No, that's a brookie. That's a brookie for sure. In the net he goes. Nice. Oh, he spit it right at the last second. Nice. All right, we're gonna let this one go down here. I don't want to disturb the hole. So let's go ahead and let this one go. Let's wet our hand. I'll get you one look. This trout is super small. Definitely not a keeper by any means. There he goes, swimming off. Nice. Let's go. This is a good day of fishing, ladies and gentlemen. This is really nice. We're getting some good luck. As I suspected, this is a swimming spot, but it looks like that actually hasn't affected the fishing much. Usually it does, but it looks like it's fine here. Ooh, little guy, little guy. Yeah, they like that jigging motion. Thinking we jig it right through here in this midsection. We haven't really done that yet. Ooh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. I saw him right in the middle here. As I suspected. I don't think he was hooked up, but let's see. Ooh, okay. He still wants it. He still wants it. I think there's a couple of them in there maybe. Oh, he wanted it. He was kind of nibbling. He didn't fully commit. He was still nibbling it. They're still nibbling it down there. We'll keep trying until they stop biting, but... Oh, whoa. Did you see... Oh, he came off. He's right here. Did you see that, though? Oh, my goodness. He was a crazy one. Holy smokes. What a nice trout, though. Holy smokes. They are fierce today. Maybe there's more in there? I don't know. Let's see. No, nothing there. Let's try right over here, though. Multiple areas we could try out. It seems like the jigging motion is driving them crazy. It's got bit again. Let's get it back out in that water again. Nah, it wasn't far enough out. All right, let's keep on moving down. There's a couple small little pools through here that we could definitely try. Not sure if there's gonna be anything that great, crazy in here, but it's worth a shot. It's funny because it actually looks like it's deeper right here where the water is not usually running. If I was a trout, I'd be hanging out right here in this pool probably. Yeah, it doesn't look likely. All right, here's the thing. We got to keep moving down, but which way do we want to go? I'm thinking maybe we cross through here. It could be a little tricky, but I think we'll be all right. Just move real careful through here. Gotta make sure not to stir up the water too much. Nice. It does look like we could have some pretty good spots through here. The only thing is when this water is lower, there's definitely some pools that are not usually here. I don't know which ones those are, but nothing's biting right here in this pool, so that makes me think that maybe it usually runs. But we'll try over on this far side first because this is where I don't think they'll be. You always know my motto, I'll always fish where I don't think they're gonna be first. This kind of gets the holes out of the way so we can get to some better fishing. Yeah, I don't think this part is usually flowing like this. I think when the water's low, I think it flows through here. But we're still gonna try it out. Let's see. We do have a big rock right here that maybe something is hiding underneath. Let's see. No, this pool here looks really good, but we didn't fish any of this above yet. But boy, this pool looks good. I think we'll get something there. Whether it'll be an eating size, I don't know, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, we got bit again. Small little guy. So that does confirm my suspicion that when the water gets low, it doesn't usually run through that other spot very well, which means that it usually flows down the side that we're fishing now. That hole is a little too small. Now this spot here though looks phenomenal. I'll be shocked if we don't get nothing. Oh man, it looks so good. Nice deep hole over there. Plenty of cover for some trout. Let's see, first cast here. I just saw a little mini trout over here. Oh, our spinner's messed up. That's not good. I'm super surprised we haven't caught nothing here yet at these holes. I'm really shocked. Maybe we have to jig it over there. I don't know. I think we are gonna have to switch to a jig. Yeah, that's kind of shocking. I will cross. I'm not gonna go too much further down. We are limited on daylight, so I don't want to waste too much time. But there's some nice holes through here. That's a plus. I would hate to switch off of the spinner because when you tie on a tube, there's a higher chance you're going to start catching smaller fish. It's easier for a smaller fish to bite onto a single hook tube than it is for them to bite onto a treble hook. So a spinner can be nice for that reason. Boy, yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I know that if I keep using the spinner too, I can use it down at the bigger river to definitely catch some nice sized trout. I know there's tons of rainbows. Oh, that's a good brookie. Nice. Oh, he came off. No. Ah, he was a good one. He was very nice. Do I think he's gonna bite again? Most likely not. He was a good one. We just didn't get a good hook set on him. That's our own fault. Man, that stinks. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that one ain't gonna bite again. Oh man, just look at all these down trees here. This was all pushed in from a flood that came through here about 2 years ago. For those that have been watching my channel, you know I've talked about the floods quite a bit. But it's just crazy because all this is still here. My state has yet to come and clean up the messes in the rivers. So it'll most likely flood again, but you know, it is what it is. It looks really good over by that rock. I think we'll get something over there too. Gotta be super careful. There's a lot of snag opportunity there. It seems like the further down we're going, the less trout we're getting. Could be that they haven't made their way fully down yet, but we're still gonna navigate and try to find some good holes through here. And then we're gonna make our way up and we'll drive to the other spot. But I haven't really explored this area through here. Yeah, look at all this. I don't know if the camera does it justice of just how much was getting pushed through here in the flood. As you can see, we had massive bank erosion. That right there is at least about 40 feet up. It's crazy. I don't know how close I want to necessarily get down in there for that reason, because you never know. But it looks like we have some good holes down here. So we won't even have to fish by the big old bank. Yeah, this looks really good through here. Still have to navigate through some snags, but I think it'll be okay. Ooh, yeah, this looks good. Plenty of shade. Looks like there's a nice deep spot in there. Oh, fish on. Try to get him up to us here. Decent brookie. Is he a keeper? Probably not. Probably not a keeper. Still a little too small. We're gonna get down to the water to let him go. It looks like he popped off. Yeah, he already popped off. We're gonna launch him right back into the water here. There he goes. All right, nice. In my last video, I said that we would definitely do a catch and cook this episode, but if all we're catching is small ones, then we're obviously not gonna do a catch and cook, but you never know what might be lurking down here. Oh, we got bit. All right, let's keep on moving down. There's gotta be a decent brookie in here somewhere. There just has to be. They're biting, but none of them have been really good size. The only good sized trout we've got was that wild rainbow, and even he could have been a little bigger. But I don't know, we might be okay. It looks like we have a good hole down here we can fish. This hole here looks like it's the best one. Oh, this hole is really nice. Oh, boys. Oh, this is a good hole. This is a good hole. Yep, come on. Nothing. Wow, I'm shocked. How are we not catching anything at this hole? I'm very surprised. I think we were actually getting bit there for a second. Let's just go ahead and adjust the angle of our cast. Gotta work our way down here a little bit. I would rather navigate through these rocks than I'd rather navigate through these rocks than navigate through nasty tick infested stuff, so I don't mind walking down through here. Boy, these deer flies are horrible this year. Let me know in the comments if you guys have had problems with deer flies this year too, or if it's just where I live, because these deer flies are horrible. They just keep swarming me here. Oh, it's getting worse. We're gonna have to keep moving down here. These things are being obnoxious. And everyone knows that a deer fly bite and a horse fly bite are just not fun to deal with. Ooh. I mean, this spot looks good here too, though. I want to fish it before we keep moving. Oh man, I find it hard to believe that nothing is biting in these spots right here. That's honestly surprising. We gotta keep moving though. These deer flies are on me like crazy. Jesus. You know what I think it is that these holes look really good right now, but I think usually they're a lot more shallow. I think that's why there's not any trout in them right now. All right, I think it might be time to move on from the spot. I think the deer flies are just getting to me now, and we just aren't catching any more fish. I think we're a little bit too far down. Man, jeez 'em. Anyways, the deer flies are getting too bad. We need to keep on moving up and fast so that they don't really get a chance to bite us. So I'm gonna put you guys back on the chest mount. And we're gonna get headed to the bigger river where I know we can catch an eater-sized trout. And if we don't, if someone's fishing there, then that's fine. We still had some good fishing today. So let's go ahead and move fast and get out of here as quick as possible. Let's go find some more fish. I'm finding it really hard to get out of the AC in the truck right now. Ooh, I was sweating really bad. But you can see it's 87. Now to some of you down south or in other parts of the country or other countries, that may not seem like much, but to a northerner like me, 87 is hot. Us northerners aren't built for this. Well, we gotta do it. We gotta get this video done. We gotta catch ourselves a nice trout. Let's get to it. I just sprayed bug spray, and there's still a deer fly flying around me. Makes no sense. Now, last time I was here, I walked in over there because it wasn't as grown up, but now this is all grown up really tall, and I don't want to get a bunch of ticks on me. So we're gonna go through this area, and hopefully we can find some water access without having to go through some nasty tick-infested wastelands. That breeze feels nice though. We need that breeze to pick up a little bit. It might distort the camera audio, but at least it will make the horse flies calm down. Or the deer flies, I should call them. Now, like I said earlier, this nice little brook we've been fishing flows right down into the main river, just like in the video I had done prior here. And that's where the money is. There's some really nice brookies and rainbows where this confluences into the bigger river. And that is what we want. And this actually looks like it's easier to get down into than down lower. We might have to walk through the river a little ways, but it's way easier to get down in here. Score. That is just what we want. Since we got rain, I'm hoping that this big river isn't too muddy. Let's keep our fingers crossed, but I think we'll be okay. We're gonna try fishing this pool here too once we cross. So we gotta cross very carefully. All right, nothing there. We're gonna keep moving, but first, look at this. This tree has fallen over. It looks dead, but it must be it's still getting some root activity because look, out of all the limbs, it's growing new trees. I have never seen anything like that. It's growing a bunch of new trees out of itself. That is crazy. Oh, it's always so exciting. You see some cool stuff when you're out here. Oh man, I always advise all of you just to go out and adventure. check out some spots, hike some trails, do something. It's always such a joy. You always see some cool stuff out here. Whoa. I've never seen ducks like this. Wait a minute. I'm not sure if I got that on camera, but I've never seen ducks like that. Things had a mohawk that were cool. Cool looking creatures. Alright, right here I've had some good luck. The river looks super good over here. Doesn't look murky at all. Well, we should get some good luck over here. We should be able to get an eater-sized trout out of here for sure. The one downside is this spot is heavily fished, so that could cause us some problems. I'm thinking that we're gonna have to go over here where it's a little deeper. Surprisingly, even after getting rain, this river's actually still more shallow than last time I was here. Got a nice little yellow butterfly right here. Look at that. Looks like it might be struggling a little bit. I don't know what it's doing, but looks like it could be struggling. Fish on. Nice one. Very nice. Coming right towards us. That is definitely a rainbow trout. Oh, that's a good rainbow. It's a very good one. Oh, guys, this is a good rainbow. Oh, my goodness, this is a good one. Very nice. Keeping the tension on him. He's fighting us very well. Coming right up to shore. Oh, goodness, this is a good trout. Good trout. He's not ready. He's not ready. Oh, he's gorgeous. Gorgeous trout. Gorgeous. Nice. Oh, my goodness. What a beauty. Oh, this is such a good trout. Oh, did he come off? No, he didn't come off. Good, good, good. This is a good rainbow, but I don't think we're going to keep him. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep him. I think we're going to get more luck here, so we'll let him go. This might be a mistake, but with a nice healthy rainbow like this, I'd rather wait until we finish fishing to see if we get one that's hooked wrong or something. But nice. What a good trout. Oh my goodness. Great fighter. Holy smokes. Wow. Bit it almost instantly. I don't know if there's going to be any more with how he was fighting. I don't know if there's going to be any more up here. Maybe we'll take a break and go downstream a little bit here, because we do have some good waters here. It's super deep all through here, so I think I might actually see some in there. Oh yeah, this looks super good. I'm almost certain of it that there's some trout in here. Nothing on that cast. Got him. Oh no, he didn't bite. He wasn't hooked. He wasn't hooked. He might bite again. Oh my goodness, he came up to shore. He came almost all the way up to shore. I don't know if the camera caught that. That was crazy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. He's gonna bite again. I know it. I know it. Fish on. Nice. Another good one. Another good one. I knew he would bite again. I knew it. Another nice rainbow. Another one. Oh my goodness. In the net he goes. Nice. Another nice rainbow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What another nice rainbow trout. We're actually going to come up above here to let him go. I still don't think this one's hooked very bad, so we might let him go too, and I think we're definitely going to catch some more trout. Yeah, he came right off. All right, we're going to let him go. Make sure he's nicely revived. I'll get you all one good look. All right. Let's wet the hand here. Oh, he's lively. He's super lively. What a beautiful trout. Super lively. So gorgeous. Get him back in the water. There he goes. Oh, these trout are so healthy. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, another one, another one. Oh my goodness, how many trout are in here? Moving it fast, moving it fast. Come on, come on. Yep, there he is. Nice. Oh my goodness. Another good one. Another super good one. Oh my goodness. These trout are so lively. Nice. He's in the net. He is in the net. Oh my goodness. It's another lipper. We are hooking these trout so good. I'll tell you what. I think we're going to let this one go, and then we'll keep the next one. Yeah, he just popped right off. Can't justify keeping him. You better be careful. He's going to hook himself up again. Let's go up above real quick. We'll let this one go, and then the next one we're going to plan on keeping. I think we're gonna catch even more down below. We're definitely gonna get ready to call it quits here pretty soon though. All right, there he goes. Nice. All right, let's head back down again, see if we can catch another one down here. Like I said, this next one we're gonna keep just to 100% make sure that we got something to eat here. I do have a new seasoning that I want to try out as well, so we definitely got to keep the next one. No way. Every cast we're catching something. What in the world? What is going on? This every cast here at this spot I'm catching a trout. A good one too. Oh, he's fighting good. He's fighting real good. In the net he goes. Nice. Whew. Like I said, I'm going to keep this one just to make sure that we have something that we can cook here today. Even though we lip hooked him, we're going to keep this one. He's actually hooked pretty good. There he goes. All right, we're going to bonk this one out. This is the one that we're going to keep. So let's go ahead and bonk. He's actually a perfect eater size. The other ones were even bigger than this, but this one's a good size. All right, we got them all bonked out. We just got to go ahead and wash them off real quick. Now, I am going to keep on fishing. Since the bite is so hot right now, I definitely just want to keep on fishing until we stop catching. Look at him, though. What a nice trout. Now, here's the thing. I never see clipped fins on these ones. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a wild rainbow trout or not. As you can see, it's got the beautiful colors on it. I just don't think it's a rainbow or a wild one. I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe they don't clip the fins when they stalk through here, but I don't know. Hard to tell. You know what we might do too? We might flip some of these rocks around here and see if maybe we can find us some crawdads. That'd be pretty cool to do. I think what I'm going to do here, since we're not going to do much more fishing, I'm just going to leave the trout out. Set it somewhere that looks nice. Like on top of this rock here, looks pretty good. Hopefully no bird comes and steals our fish from us, but I think we should be okay. All right, let's see if we keep catching fish. I mean, we're catching them every cast right now. It's actually kind of crazy. I know there's definitely some in that little falls right there too, but I don't think we're even gonna have to go that far. I think there's still more in here. Oh my goodness. That one was feisty. Oh my goodness, there's a couple of them here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there's two. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's two of them. No way. Fish on, right when it hit the water. No way, there's still more in here too. Oh my goodness, there's so many trout. Another nice rainbow too, another good one. Oh, jeez, and they're fighting so good. Oh my goodness. It's another good hook right in the lip. Another good one. I can't believe how active this spot is. Oh my goodness. Another one. Oh my God. He didn't hook up. Oh, there's so many trout. You know what's funny is last time I was here, I think I titled the video Best Day of Trout Fishing So Far or something like that. This one's actually way better. Nothing bit that one because it's all messed up. Fix our lure here. Oh my God. Another good one. There's so many little minnows following it. It is hilarious how many there is. There is more rainbow trout in here that want to bite. Whew, so many small ones. All right, I'm going to change the angle of the cast here. I'm going to just really fast retrieve it down this little gully that they're all at here. Fast retrieve, let's go. Oh, I saw one. I think we're finally starting to get towards the end of them biting. At least here at this spot. I'm not going to go down any further. I don't want to be too stingy. We definitely caught a good amount of trout here today. Is this on? I think this might be a dead fish. I thought it was a lure at first. Is that a, what is that, a dead brookie or what is this? We got ourselves a dead trout right here. Oh no, that's a creek chub. I guarantee you, now that we loosened that up, let's keep an eye on that. I think a trout might come and try to snatch that up. Let's see. I'm gonna keep an eye on it here for a second. Once that running water catches it, there's definitely gonna be a trout that comes for it. Oh, it's so hard to see it now. All right, let's take our last couple of casts before we call it quits here for today. We'll see if we can get any more to bite. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Yeah, it looks like they're done biting. We'll try a couple more casts up above, but like I said, we're not gonna go too crazy. All right, we're gonna wrap the fishing up there. Ooh, I just realized one of our hooks is bent. Interesting. Huh. No biggie. Let's go ahead and set our rod down for a second. I cannot believe how successful this has been so far for a video. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to flip some of these rocks right here, right at the shore, and see if maybe there's some crawdads under there. I think that'd be a good addition. I don't know if there's gonna be any big ones necessarily, but it looks like a good spot for some crawfish. So let's go ahead, flip some rocks, and we'll get cooking our trout here very shortly. As you can see, for once, I was actually able to build myself a table right here. It's not the sturdiest thing ever, but it should work great for cooking everything. So let's go ahead and get this trout cleaned up. Everyone kind of knows how I clean my trout, so I'm not going to bother filming it. We're just going to go ahead and do it pretty quick. I'm just going to take a fillet off of here because my pan's not that big. I mean, it's pretty small. As you can see, it's not very big. It's pretty small. You can only probably fit half of this trout in here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just eat half of it or something. But regardless, I gotta go get this gutted out and we'll figure out what to do from there. I think we'll actually be able to fit both halves in this pan. So I think we'll be pretty good. So in the last couple catching cooks, I've been doing butter. But now that it's getting really hot outside where I live, butter is making it a little bit more difficult. So I got this new oil sprayer that I think is gonna work really good. As much as I hate going back to oil because buttered trout just tastes so much better, I think it's just kind of what we're gonna have to do from for the summertime at least. In the spring and fall, it's not as bad. Okay, this is the new seasoning we're gonna try here today. Hickory brown sugar. This should taste really good. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace though because this battery's almost gonna die. So let's go ahead, let's get to it. We're gonna season this trout up. Before I stick this trout on, just take a look at how good that looks seasoned up. Let's go ahead and get these puppies on the stove. Now I'm hoping I have enough battery life to at least make it to the eating part of this, but if not, then oh well, I guess. I don't think I have my GoPro on me, so I just have my one camera right now. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off for now and we'll cut right to when this trout is done. That way I don't waste too much battery. So I'll show you guys the nice finished product here. Alright, our trout is all done. Take a look at this. Not sure if the camera's really picking it up, but it looks phenomenal. We'll move our stove out of the way. I might just have to kind of kneel right here to do this. But let's see, let's go ahead and take a chunk out of here. Get a little chunk of trout meat right there. That hickory brown sugar really stands out on this. Oh man, that is very good. Take a nice big old piece of this back strap off of this here. Look at that big old piece. Wow, that is so good. Oh man. That flaky skin is really good. Especially with that nice crispy brown sugar and hickory on there. And a nice piece of skin right there. Oh, it's so crunchy. Oh man, that is so good. Ooh, that's a big old piece right there. Alrighty, I think this is where we're gonna wrap the video up. I don't have a whole lot of time. The sunlight is going down. I gotta get back to the truck. I actually have to get some drone footage for this video, so I forgot to do it at the beginning, so I have to do it now. So I gotta hammer this trout down really fast. That way I can get back to the truck. So this is a good spot to end the video. As always, thank you for staying to the end of the video. If you made it to this point, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. And if you guys want to buy anything that I use in these videos here, you can check it in the links in the description, just in case you wanted to get out and do some of this yourself. But anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching to the end of the video, and I will catch you guys in next week's video. See you later, guys.